Okay, we are here. We are here a little late, but here nonetheless. That's okay. We have some buffer room now to skip through some of the dead air. I didn't even realize there was a tournament on today. The one and only Futabby. Nah, it's messed up. It's so messed up. One and only Futabby. Futabby. Okay. I think we are all good. Let's see. Turn that down a little bit. What are we looking at here? Are we looking at Season 1 winners or leaders? Yeah, championships, right? Yeah, so this is the team that won the 3v3. Enel won bound a card first, and then in 16 we had Enel win, Luffy win, Teach win. And then so far we've had Mihawk win and Enel win in 16.5. Let me see the topping leaders. We've seen this bad boy for a while now. Here we go. Here's the breakdown for the entire tournament. So, in order going down from most represented to least represented, we have Mihawk, Enel, Blue-Green Luffy, Black-Yellow Teach, Red-Green Luffy, Nami's still up there, wow. Kuzan, Crocodile, Boa, Rosinante, Starter Deck Ace and Luffy, Lucy, Red-Black Sabo, Red-Yellow Sabo, Yamato, and then the remainder is made up of Ace, Kobe, Bonnie, Green Purple Luffy, Purple Katakuri, Kalgara, and Bell Luffy to round it out. Okay. Let me see the top cut. Here we go. 11 Enel. Oh my god, Enel is back. I think Enel has resurfaced to beat the green decks that are terrorizing the format right now, which means that Yellow's back again as well, because Enel is back. Oh man. So 11 Enel, 10 Mihawk. That is absolutely insane for a top 32. That just puts Enel and Mihawk like up here off the screen, and then a huge gap, and then all the other leaders. That is crazy. 11 Enel, 10 Mihawk, 2 Luffy, 2 Red-Green Luffy, 2 Blue-Green Luffy, 1 Red-Yellow Sabo. That's pretty interesting. Green Purple Luffy made it. Kuzan, 1 Nami, 1 Boa, 1 Yamato. Yes! Are we actually going to see Yamato on stream this time after the disappointment last time? And 1 Teach. Dude, if Mihawk is this popular, maybe I do take Yamato to New Zealand. How crazy is that? How crazy is that? Am I coping? Kind of surprised to see Yamato. You and me both, man. You and me both. I'm very surprised to see Yamato. Happy, but surprised. Surprised indeed. Alright. Sorry, I started late. Let's skip forward to the game. See if we can save some time, catch up. Okay, we don't get to see Yamato on stream, which is a huge disappointment. For some reason, we're watching Enel versus Red-Green Luffy. This anti-Yamato propaganda is getting on my nerves. Alright. Let's watch this game. Oh man, am I about to watch a Red-Green Luffy get absolutely smoked by Enel on stream, like right after I've decided to take Red-Green Luffy to New Zealand regionals? Where's the best place for my camera? I don't wanna go over this guy's. That's right. Up here is the best spot for me, I think. Alright. I need to study this Red-Green Luffy gameplay so that I can lock in on the Enel matchup. Let me know in the chat if I'm end up blocking anything, or if the sound is no good or anything like that. All right, let's lock in. I missed what he searched, but that's okay. He's found stage to start. You love to see it. Does he have an Usopp in hand? No Usopp. So his forward on turn is going to be pretty weak. But Enel's turn isn't super strong either. He has no 6-drop. Are we just swinging 7, then leader effect and playing an Ohm. Nope. He's gonna play Ohm first. I guess he might. No, he might as well play Ohm first, right? To see what he gets, because if he swings 7 and then uses leader effect, like he's gonna take the 7 and then he's gonna counter the Satori for free. So you might as well swing twice regardless and see what you get first. What did he draw? Another Mamaragan? Elthor? They look the same. It's actually crazy. Yeah. No point swinging 6. Huh? Oh, it's a kid on Red Green Luffy. I only just realized. Oh, no. Well, we gotta root for the kid, right? Gotta root for the kid. He's the underdog in this matchup. Now we just swing 7. Like, it's better to go 5-7 there, because then, yeah, in theory, he could cycle through. I mean, I guess it doesn't matter. He's going to cycle through anyway. I was going to say, if he cycles through into another 1-drop, he can play the 1-drop, because obviously he wants to cycle to try and find an Enel. Doesn't find the Enel. But I guess he's satisfied with either playing Pink or Frankie next turn. If he doesn't find the Enel. I mean, if he doesn't find the Enel next turn, that is fantastic news for Red Green Luffy. I feel like Senior Pink is back. Like, he's so much better now. With the rise of all the green decks. Like, you can just go full removal Enel, and it's so much stronger. You don't have to win with, like, just 6-cost Enels. Like you did into the Nami meta. Like, just getting more... Like, the huge bodies don't matter as much as the just brute force removal with events. So I feel like Senior Pink is in a much better spot than he was. That's such a weak forward on turn. Nami. Gets rid of an Ohm at least. Like, he got double Sanji, no Usopp. Ideally, he wants to find either an Usopp next turn or another Sanji, so that he can go Sanji next turn and then double Sanji on 8. Double Sanji on 8 would be pretty strong. Like, if he can get a Searcher next turn as well, he can go Sanji plus Searcher, try and find a third Sanji for double Sanji the turn after. Alright, he's happy to do Frankie. He has top decked the, Bro, what are we doing? He's tapped 4 Don, he's played it to the field. Call a judge on this guy, kid. Kid, call a judge on this guy immediately. Tapped 4 Don, played it to the field, and now he's thinking about taking it back. Holy moly. This is criminal. Back in his hand. Oh my god. Tap 4, play Frankie to the field, take it back, think for 30 seconds, and then do it again. Amazing. If like, even if we're allowing that, that's got to be some form of time stalling, surely. Holy moly. And he trashed the event off the Frankie. That's interesting. Did the judge just tell him not to touch the Don? I think the judge just told him not to touch his Don. Unless he's using his effects. Not to mess with his Don. I might be wrong though. What are we doing here? 7-7? Oh my god. Judge, can you have a word with this guy, bro? Can we have a word with this guy? He's full on taking stuff back every action. Just tell him to think for a second before he does his actions. Hey, yeah. Still no 6-cost NL. Chuck it to the bottom. Yes, sir. See you later. Protects this, he's probably getting Shured as well. Shura, yep, into the Nami is annoying. Is he gonna find a 6-cost NL? No, sir. Interesting. Oh, he's got another Shura. Oh my god, this is disgusting. This is disgusting. Alright, the fact that he hasn't used leader effect on this Shura should make the kid think, ah, he's got another Shura. But like also, you probably defend it maybe you defend it anyway, just to force the leader swing into it. Yep, gone. And then he gets to go 7 leader. Potentially 8, depending on what he draws. Still no 6-cost NL, this is crazy. Double Shura is pretty unfortunate to to poke the Nami. It's already pretty unfortunate that he had to play Nami on his 4th on turn. Do you consider defending this? Damn. I feel like I would consider defending that. Yeah, I definitely would have felt safer with 3 life and 1 less card in hand here. I feel like you just pitched the Nami. Likely he wouldn't like be using it for a couple turns anyway. Or if you desperately don't want the Nami, even just the Laboon, like, gotta keep life against a no, because as soon as the 6-drop Nels come down, you're just getting smacked with a million every turn. Are we swinging 6 or 7 here? Just 6. Gonna take it regardless. Still no NL. And that Sanji's just getting removed for sure. This is looking grim. Even though he hasn't found a 6-cost NL, it's looking grim for Red Green Luffy. Oh, he just top decked it. There it is. I mean, he's cycled, like, what? How many cards has he drawn? Like, 2 or 3 for turn. 3 from 1-drops. No, 4 from 1-drops. 2 from Frankie. 2 from events. That's a lot of cycle. Far out. And then 2 Satori swings as well. So he actually has gone through, like, a big chunk of the deck to find his first NL. Man, you always forget how strong and consistent this NL deck is after he, like... he has 1 or 2 tournaments of, like, not doing that well, and then you just remember why he was cracked in the first place. Alright, I've got a Subway cookie here to snack on while we watch. Don't mind me. I'll try to lean away from the microphone. There you go, he's finally found it. Bro, this guy's deck is bullying out. Oh my lord. You gotta take the second NL. Like, Red Green Luffy's gotten off to such a slow start. You can very safely take the second NL. I wonder how many searches this kid is running. Personally, I'm running 15 searches in my red-green Luffy build currently, but if he's running close to that amount, not seeing any is pretty unlucky. Especially into an L when you want to have the searches to trade back into his 1-drops. As you can see, this guy's just got a bunch of 1-drops on the field and, like, you're never swinging at them. Because it's just not worth it, which means Satori just gets value every single turn. And he had to dedicate one of his leader swings to the Ohm, because you just have to clear the Ohm. Which feels even worse. Poor kid needs to find some searches. It's probably too late now, honestly. Is this guy taking his characters off his Don, bro? Tell this guy to stop messing with his Don. Okay, he's finally drawn a searcher. Unfortunately, he had to, Unfortunately, he had to play a Nami instead of a Usopp double summon. But really, Laboon. I guess that makes sense. Stops his Nami from getting popped. Yeah, I guess that is better than just playing the Searcher. I'm just so used to a Laboon not doing anything against an L. Where it's just like, rest the Laboon, clear the Laboon. Now your board is, like, actually worse off because you're minus a 2k out of hand. And he definitely has all the tools in the world to clear whatever he wants. Like, even through Laboon, which is ridiculous. Question is, does he want to just slam another Anel, or no? He's gonna go for the Reiju. I feel like, oh my god, this guy loves doing an action and then immediately taking it back. Far out. Now he just gets to swing at the Sanji with his little guys. I mean, you have to be happy with the, Oh, really? No, not happy. I wonder what he's digging for. Wait, did he not take the second Anel? I swear he took the second Anel. Am I tripping? I was like 100% sure he took the second Anel. What did he take? Did he take an event? He must have taken an event. Interesting. I guess he is happy with the one Anel, and you just go full into the removal after the first Anel. I feel like I would have taken the second Anel. Especially since my opponent had such a slow start. He trashed it off an L surge? So he took an Anel and then trashed it immediately? I guess he was just happy with his current hand. His hand is pretty nuts, so fair enough. Can't fault it. Roxen Sanji. I mean, Sanji has to die this turn, surely. You have to assume Sanji is dying this turn. If he saves this instead of blocking, he's probably just going to drop the Mamaragan. Rest the Nami. Guarantee clear the Sanji and then potentially clear the Nami as well. That's the most annoying thing about Enel, in my opinion, is the fact that... Yep, okay, yep, fair enough. I didn't quite catch that. That's the most annoying thing about playing against Enel, is like, even if you set up removal protection, or active characters, or active characters with removal protection, he can always just power minus rest and clear them manually. That's what I really don't like about this deck. Really, we're swinging the Enel first. Oh my god. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to flame this guy, but this guy's tilting me the way that he's playing. Far out. Any cats are still alive? I'm not sure. This is round 1. But I don't think so, because there was none in... Yeah, no, there was none in top 32. So no cat is still alive, unfortunately. There was one Yamato, so I'm just praying that after this game we get to top 16 and there's still one Yamato. And they actually show Yamato on stream for once, instead of 2 decks that have been around, you know? Bummer. It is a bummer. Katakuri's a cool deck. Katakuri's a cool deck. There we go. But yeah, this guy's kind of tilting me the way that he's playing. He's like, he keeps doing actions and taking it back, then doing actions, then taking it back, then doing actions, then taking it back. Like, bro, just take a second, think about your play, and then do it. What's the deck skewed? We don't or not? What do you mean by that? Like what the matchup's like, or what the representation for overall decks was like? Or what the representation in top 32 was? Every deck in top 32. So it was a bunch of 1 and 2 ofs, and then 10 Mihawk and 11 Enel. So it was like 2/3 of the representation was Enel and Mihawk. 1/3 each. So 1/3 Mihawk, 1/3 Enel, and 1/3 everything else. Actually, so disgusting. So disgusting. And instead of showing us one of the cool one-ofs like Yamato that has never been on a Japanese CS livestream, we're watching Enel for the 50 millionth time. So obviously we're rooting for the kid, the underdog. That's mind-numbing for real. Yeah. Makes me worried about my upcoming regional in New Zealand, because I was going to take Red Green Luffy, but now that I'm seeing this much Enel again, I don't know, man. I don't know what to take. I hate Red Green Luffy so much. Hope when 17 comes out it dies. Yeah, I'm right with you there, honestly. even though I was going to take it. Because I wanted to take Yamato to New Zealand so badly. And I was like, this deck's actually really good in this meta. It, like, beats a lot of the meta. Like, genuinely. Except Red-Green Luffy. The Red-Green Luffy matchup is so bad and unfun that I just can't take it. Far out. Look at the hand difference, by the way. Red Green Luffy, 4 cards versus Enel. Like, what is that? 3, 6, 9, 11 cards? Far out. Good lord. Bunch of events, too. Did he start the turn with 5 Don? Am I tripping? What did he just do? How's he managed to do that? How did he start the turn with 5 Don instead of 6? What happened? Did he use too many events the turn before? There goes the Sanji. Ah, this matchup just looks miserable. This is when he goes for a crazy lethal next turn. Just like that. That's the crazy thing is like Brook rests Reiju, and you go 6 with Lita and 13-13 with Zoro. Doesn't get you there. Like, does not get you there. He gives you 2k, he takes, and then he just counters out of 13. Like, that's mental. Like, look at his hand. That. Oh, that's Eltho. It's not even Mamaraga. So he's literally got 2k, 2k, 2k. 2k, 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 2k. Mamaragan, which is basically a 2k most of the time. Far out. Holy moly. Alright. Laboon, Zoro, and a Dream. Laboon, Zoro, and a Dream. He does have another Zoro at the very least, but he has no more Don Restanders, which feels very, very bad. Very, very bad. Finally draws his first Usopp. It's Jova. It's looking a bit Jova, I'm not gonna lie. Not going to lie. I'll send leader. Charles, I know there's a chance if he just plays Zoro. I mean, yeah, I don't think he's dead next turn. It's just looking a bit grim. Because if he turns the Zoro sideways, right? That's dead. It's just dead. And he's getting hit for at least 1 damage on top of that. Then what does he do the turn after? He doesn't have another Zoro. He just has to go for game, and he probably doesn't have it. But maybe. There's always a chance. Like, because this 8k swing is kind of annoying for him. He had to defend the 8. I wonder if he's just not going to swing the Zoro and just try his best to have 2 Zoros for his lethal turn next turn. Because if he swings... I don't know. I think that's wrong. I think you just swing the Zoro. Because he has to kill it. And you either get 3 cards out of his hand, or a block and a, like, 0 cost, you know, if he had Divine Departure, like, block Divine Departure. But even then, he wouldn't do that, because then he would rush the other Zoro into the Reiju. So I think you have to swing the Zoro here. You just swing 9. He either gives you 3 cards, which strengthens your lethal, or he takes it, which definitely strengthens your lethal. And then he has to clear the Zoro. So you definitely swing the Zoro. Even if he clears it. Because the alternative is, he clears it while it's active anyway. And then you've lost a 9k swing for no reason. Yep. Lock. Yep. That's smart. Not letting himself get brooked next turn. Is he going to swing the other one? I think that's a little greedy if you swing the other one. If you swing the other one, you're opening... Yeah. Okay, I was going to say. If you swing the other one, you're opening yourself up to, like... minusing 1, clearing it, and then 14 or 15 on a Nell into the other one. I think you swing, yeah, otherwise block it, Gamma Mama, you still lose it? Exactly, yeah. It just feels terrible. Like, you have to assume you're going to lose it when it goes sideways, but you also have to assume you're going to lose it if it doesn't go sideways, so you may as well get the 9k swing. Yeah, I think Senior Pink is actually, like, so much better in this meta than he was, like, in 15 and 16. I think he's so much better in 16.5. Cooks Red Green Luffy, cooks Mihawk. Make sure you have removal every turn. Or whatever else you need, you know? Even into annoying decks like Red Black Sabo, it's probably better. Because you really need to be able to remove their board as well, or else you just explode. There he goes. There goes the Zoro. Oh my god, is he going to be able to remove both? Oh my god, he actually can remove both. I didn't even think about that, because he's got... Oh, Christ. Bro, this kid's about to start crying on cam. I would cry if I saw triple... triple Kiten into another Mamaragan. Like, what? Bro. Criminal. Actually criminal. That doesn't matter. Hiya, bro. This is so rough. And you do just one big swing so that they don't get Charlestone value. Good heavens. 14 into 5. So he can go to 11. It's dead. It's dead. 11, 12, 13, dead. Ah, now he has nothing to restand with Brook. Criminal. Alright, we need to top deck another Zoro. We need to clear both Ohms. Even if it means swinging Laboon. Okay, we did not top deck another Zoro. Wow, yes, seriously. Bro, this Enel deck is something else. I actually think Enel as a deck is what has ushered in this sort of new era of power creep where, like, if your characters aren't doing strong things on play and also drawing you a card, they're just bad. They're actually just bad. Unless they, like, have a really strong effect. It's why you see all the new cards are like, do this and draw a card, and do this and draw a card. Because you have to be able to like keep up with Enel setting the absolute standard of power creep. And even then, you know, like Green Shanks, which everybody thought was going to be completely broken because his cards are all do a strong effect and draw a card, and his leader effect is strong and generic, is like does not seem to actually be as good as everyone thinks. So because you need to be able to draw cards, like filter efficiently, and you need to spam the board because the meta is so fast now. Like you need to be able to play mid-range. Will Pernell be good when 17 comes out? We're hoping to build OP17 Linlin, so I'm not sure how it'll be into it. I think Linlin is really good into Enel, because Enel only really struggles with like healing and trigger decks. And let me tell you, Linlin has a lot of healing and a lot of triggers, so I think Linlin's really good into Enel. But I think Enel will still be like okay in 17, but I think he will finally fall off. There are too many decks in the meta that are just good into him. Yeah, playing one body a turn just isn't working this meta. Yeah, exactly. Like, Mihawk's too fast. And Enel just removes whatever you play. and then all the other decks, and then the rest. So it'll be fun for me. I mean, yeah, if you pair into an Enel, it'll be fun for you. Won't be fun for them. But Linlin has her fair share of bad matchups as well. You know, like Black Luffy matchup feels terrible. Kaido matchup feels rough. Like anything that plays big blockers feels bad. And even the Rocks matchup for Linlin can be tricky because he's the only leader, I would say, that can choose the other effect when Linlin asks him what he wants to do instead of letting them heal. He can trash a random card because his hand is so big and he's drawing cards every turn that he's one of the only leaders that can actually just trash a random card and not ever let Linlin heal. So that matchup can be a bit dodgy as well. This is no last turn. If he can't kill now, he loses. Oh, overtime. Hey, honestly, if he loses in overtime, that would be karmic justice for taking 30 years on every turn. Doing a play, taking it back, doing a play, taking it back, doing a play, taking it back. That would be actual karma if he loses on time. Yep. This is how the kid has to win now. Just like swing 10, play a blocker, hover 5. Crazy stuff. Linlin gonna make English regionals start double loss at the end of OT? Honestly, I could see it. That's the thing with Linlin is like, fundamentally, it's not an overtime leader. Like, genuinely, it's not an overtime leader. It's designed to heal a lot, but it's not designed to starve or play time against your opponent. Like, it's just designed to create a wall so that you have enough time to hit your opponent and kill them. Like, it's not supposed to be an overtime leader. But knowing how people play this game, I think people will play it as an overtime leader. Unfortunately. Maybe I just need to playtest more, but for Rocks, I just go wide, and it seems 50-50, I think. For Black Luffy and Purple Kaido, Red Newgate all seems free for me. I've won most of my games against him. Damn, alright. Well played, bro. Well played. I do like Linlin. Oh, he's genius! He's genius! I was like, what are the commentators talking about? He's trying to pop the thing, and he's resting Laboon and Stage. Kid's got big brain. Big brain. He's not resting his blocker, he's not resting his Don. Genius. Double Elthor. Double Elthor, pack it up. Disgusting. Bro, if I'm this kid, I'd actually be fuming, bro. This Enel has literally everything. He's had everything at every stage of the game, apart from Enel on curve. And he had it the turn after anyway, so. Alright, so realistically, he's buffed Leader and Senior Pink. He has to hit him 3 times with 5k counter up, potentially more because of Charlestone. So a lot of counter up. You have to let the blocker die, right? He's got another thing to kill the blocker, bro. You have to let the blocker die. He can't interact with your Don. He can only interact with your board. So you should let the blocker die. Yes. Yes. Smart. Smart kid. Smart kid. For the first time, I hope Red Green wins this matchup. Feel bad for the kid. Dude, that's what I'm saying. We're rooting for the underdog. We're rooting for the kid, and we are rooting for the underdog. Even though I don't like Red Green Luffy. I don't like Enel either, though, so. Alright. So he's swinging 9 here. I feel like this is an easy 1 Don plus Charlestone. Yep. Very nice. Trashing a brick. Get 3 back. Beautiful. Gets out of 9. Still 10k counter left. Now he has to swing with little guys. Isn't that it? Isn't that just game? He's conceding! Oh my god! I can't believe it! But the kid is 6-0 and L is 4-2? Dude. That's true. That is true. Oh, he's first seed. The kid is first seed. This is first seed versus 32nd seed. That makes a lot of sense. Oh. Let's go. Let's go. The GOAT. The GOAT. Alright, we're going for the kid to win this whole thing. If Yamato's knocked out. If Yamato's still in it, I want Yamato to win it. Let's go. That's why they showed it on stream. That makes sense, because they had a kid at 6-0. They wanted to show it for sure. I was going to say, bro. Dude, the Enel removed like everything as well. That's crazy. Enel had literally everything. But he took too long, so he ended up losing it overtime. Crazy. Because he definitely could have survived another turn. I think he had a blocker, right? Like, he had a blocker he could have played. I'm pretty sure. But obviously, he was in overtime, so he just had to go for it. Crazy. Alright, let's skip ahead a bit. Now we can actually catch up. Alright, they're just talking about area finals. And then World Final. World Final in... in March. What else have we got? Season 2. Yep. Cool. They get more 3-on-3s. Man, when are we going to get more 3-on-3s in the West? I love 3-on-3s so bad. They're so much fun. I want to get actual, like... Alright, what are we seeing? Who's top 16? We've got 5 Mihawk, 4 Enel, so they've already been cut in half. Luffy. Oh god, I actually have to read kanji. Green, is that blue? No, that's red-green. Red-green Luffy 2, blue-green Luffy 1. Another Luffy, far out. I have to read so much kanji, bro. This is so cringe. Which, I think that's green-purple. Yeah, that's green-purple. So it's at the top, 2 red-green, 1 blue-green, 1 green-purple, 1 Kuzan, 1 Hancock, 1 Teach. Yamato got knocked out again! Man, can we just see the Yamato on stream for once? Please! Please! Oh my god. It actually got knocked out again. I'm so sad. In that case, what are we watching? Mihawk? I'm gonna put it at 1.25. Sorry, everybody. I want to catch up a little bit faster and not wait quite as long for them to take their turns. Alright, so obviously we're rooting for Kuzan here, right? We want Kuzan to beat the meta. Alright, let's skip ahead to the game. Hi, what's good? What's good? I mean, I feel like whoever's going second in this matchup is just like super favored, no? Sorry, I shouldn't say that. I should say if Mihawk's going second, Kuzan should concede. But if Kuzan's going second, then we might have a game on our hands. Okay, he's got the Aramaki, but he has no... If he's going first, this is not a bad hand. If he's going second, it's not amazing. Oh, he is going second, damn. At least he gets to go second. I don't know, he has Kobe on turn 1. He has a good chance of drawing into some plays. Hopefully he can find a 4 cost before. If not, it is what it is. He really needs to find Garp. He needs to find 6 cost Garp. The only way 6 cost Garp is a genuinely strong card. Going second, and you play it into Aramaki on 6. So he has the potential to find it. What did he find? I actually can't see what that card is. Oh, it's a Tashigi search. Okay. Okay, so even if he doesn't find a 4 cost next turn, he can Kobe plus Tashigi, and he's searching through a bunch of cards to find a 6 cost Garp for his 6th on turn. And because Mihawk like litters his board with 1-drops like this, it's actually really good into Mihawk. You always have a target for the cost to bottom deck a 2-drop to buff him by 3k. Okay, he's got Mihawk for 6, and he's got Perona to play off of it, but no Odin. Has an early double 1-drop plus... Oh my god, he's got triple 1-drop plus Samurai. It's a crazy opener for the Mihawk. What are we taking here is the question. Has to be 9-drop Mihawk or Lord Beppo, right? Or do we take the Odin? Yep, 9-drop Mihawk. Especially since he's going first, this just gives him a super strong play on exactly 9 Don. He's saying that he's going to find his other Lorn Beppos. Finds another Samurai. Wow, 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 wow. Dude, this Mihawk's next turn is going to be crazy, bro. It's going to be crazy. He can actually double... He can play a 5-drop plus double Samurai next turn. Aye, aye. Far out. Good lord. Dude, this Kobe is so good for Kuzan. What a great card. Alright, 6-cost Garp. 6-cost Garp. Let's find a 6-cost Garp. Oh dear. That's unfortunate. Unless he drew one off the Kobe. Did he draw one? Oh, he drew one! Huge! Huge, he drew 2! Never mind. Huge. Okay, okay, we've got a game. He got 6 costs from life, he drew one, and he got one from life. Huge, 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 huge. Okay, and then he's got his 8-Don turn set up as well. Huge. This is massive. And now Mihawk's gonna have a massive turn as well. Bro, Mihawk can go like Perona, stop both the Kobe blockers from resting, swing past them, restand. Oh, good lord. Oh, really? I guess we're only doing one. I guess that's fine. Like, we're only doing one, So what, he's just hovering 2? Oh wow, he's using his event now. Did he trash? Okay, I was about to say he trashed the Aramaki. That's interesting. Kobe is basically the Kinemon. Pretty good, yeah, but on a blocker, like so good. It's a blocker, right? I'm pretty sure it's a blocker. Like, what a great card. But he gave up his, like, honestly, I feel like he should have just given up his leader swing, rested his leader to use leader effect, and then double Samurai. Oh, okay, if he's going 5-5, that's fair enough. 5-5, sure. But that means he's using no Samurais. Oh, he found the Odin, though, so he's going to do it next turn. But now he's blown his chance at, like, Samurai on the little guys, because he's getting potentially 3 little guys removed this turn if he swings at the Otama. Yep. Oh, no. I was gonna say, what? Do we really swing at the Otama? I feel like we don't care that much. Up Aramaki! Yes! The GOAT! Are we bottom decking it this turn? It's basically free. We're just cycling 1, right? Surely we just bottom deck, like, trash 6-cost Garp because we don't need it anymore. Because we're playing 8-cost Garp next turn. Oh no, he's just getting rid of the Sengoku. Interesting. That's so good, bro. And now he's past his free window of, like, effective Samurais. Like, he should have done it last turn, honestly. He gives up double 5k at leader. Maybe not. Maybe it is the play into Kuzan to just swing a lot and fast. But if he gets gravity bladed next turn, that's like, that's curtains. How is he coming back from that? He's potentially losing, like, his Odin and his Mihawk next turn. Aramaki's bottom decking the Otama. And then he's getting swung out 3 times. That's brutal. Yep. Easy free block. Easy free block. Bro, this Kuzan's kind of cooking, though. How does Mihawk win this, realistically? Oh, he doesn't swing 3 times, my bad. He only swings 2 times, but still. He has to use Samurai this turn for sure. If he's not using Samurai this turn, he's trolling. What did he rest? Oh, he rested a Don? For leader effect? Yeah, he rested a Don for leader effect. But like, if he... Even if he uses... Wow, he's not using Samurai because he doesn't want to turn his Mihawk or Odin sideways. And then they're going to get gravity bladed and then he's going to be like, well, I'm cooked. Oh, this is brutal. Well, maybe he thinks he's far enough ahead where he doesn't even need the gravity blade. He just plays at 8 cost. I think that's wrong, though. I think we gravity blade here, and then we free up. Hmm? Wait, what? What's he upset about? I'm confused. What's he upset about? Yeah, like, surely we just... Why is he reacting like he's made the worst misplay known to man? Am I missing something? Fine, no? Like, we just clear the whole damn board this turn. And then you just bottom deck the... Yeah, what the hell? This guy's like, oh no, I misplayed. What do you mean? Now what does the Mihawk do? He gets to play 9-cost Mihawk this turn, stop the Armaki, which is pretty strong. But then, you know, you just comfortably block one, take one, and then go 8-7 next turn. He's crying because you high roll like crazy. Yeah, potentially. But like, he already had the gravity blade in hand for ages. That's such a weird reaction. I'm surprised. Maybe he like... Maybe he wanted to play the 8-drop. And he was going to block one of the attacks with Kobe. Like, free block one and then block Kobe with the other. So he could go 8-7 without wasting a Kobe. Like, playing over a Kobe. And then he forgot to block with the Kobe. That's the only thing I can think of that it could be. Maybe he actually didn't want to play the Gravity Blade. Have I missed anything? Not really. Not really. It's, Game 1 was a red-green Luffy versus Nell, and the red-green Luffy won. Probably he forgot to block. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Like, that's the only thing I can think of why he would react that way. And it wasn't even that terrible. Like, sure, it's probably better to get more stuff on the board before you Gravity Blade. Because obviously, like, the more attacks you already represent, the stronger removal is, basically. Like, if you don't have a board, removal is not that, like, threatening. But if he had the, you know, double develop and then Gravity Blade, that's probably pretty scary for his Mihawk opponent. Talking about red-green, I faced 3 yesterday at my local, so I went 1-3, but pulled the cat at SP. Dude, that's the way. I always get the best pulls when I do poorly at locals, like, every time. Every time I win at locals, I get double rare. Every single time. Such a boring matchup, yeah. Red-green is not very fun to play against. I don't like those decks that just sort of wall you out of playing the game, like red-green, any deck that just leaves big blockers active, like Lucy, Blackbeard, Sabo. Any deck that just hard stabilizes in the late game, and you have to have more than like 1 or 2 attacks to guarantee lethal, like, you know, Yellow and L back in the day, Purple Doffy, anything like that. Just annoying. Just an annoying way of playing the card game. And like, and then they go and print fucking Borsalino, and now every yellow deck can just double Borsalino and stall you out in the late game. Good stuff all around, Bandai. Dude, this Kuzan's board has just gone crazy out of nowhere. Like, far out. Alright. Dude, Kuzan's on 4 life, bro. This is crazy. Has he found another Lord Beppo? He hasn't even found another Lord Beppo. Because he passed up all his opportunities of using Samurai. Dude, Mihawk players are crazy. They will hit you with the nut draw opening of triple Searcher into double Samurai, and then they'll say, I actually won't use any of my Samurais. And then they'll be the first people to be like, oh, I didn't see Lord Beppo because I didn't use my 2 draw 2 cards. Like, come on, bro. Come on, bro. Like, I know he wants to play aggressive, but like, you gotta find your pieces, man. You gotta find your pieces. Okay, well, it wouldn't have mattered anyway. He's just looked top 5 and he still hasn't found another Lord Beppo, so would not have mattered. Okay. There's another 9-drop Mihawk, which is actually pretty scary for the Kuzan. Turning off 2 swings every turn. Surely we have to use the Samurai now. Finally, we're using Samurai. Let's go. Let's go, let's go. Lord Beppo. Nope, more counter. Which is honestly what he needs right now. All of a sudden, he's not looking too bad. He's looking alright. Not looking like he's in a rough spot anymore. Okay, now you have to be a little bit worried as Kuzan. You definitely don't have lethal here. But you risk getting your entire board locked down next turn if he's found the Lord Beppo. He has double Galdino. Oh my god, he can just lock his board right back down again. Do we just go double Galdino? Do we just swing out plus double Galdino? There's exactly 8, so he goes to 10. 8 rested cards, that is, right? Oh no, he has plenty. Wait, he's just got all his Dons stacked on top. I was like, 6 rested cards on board and 1 Don? No, it's a bunch of Don. Never mind. Doing 4D chess gameplay, he saves Samurai because Kuzan can make characters not attack a lot. So he can still rest his 9-cost Mihawk later. That's true. If that's actually his game plan, that's genius. Like, genuinely genius if that's actually his game plan. And he just doesn't care about Lord Beppo as much. Then it's also more effective to just go 5-5 in the early game. Yeah, if that's actually, like, intentionally the way he's playing the matchup, then that is genius. And I take back everything I've said. Because obviously he can still rest 1 9-cost Mihawk with his leader effect, but then if it can't attack, like, he needs to rest other stuff as well to get their effects. Dude, so crazy that he's just doing Aramaki effect for the love of the game. But now, because Galdino exists, freaking Galdino, bro. Galdino exists. He's still in a rough spot, but he top decks the Lord Beppo, which is absolutely brutal for Kuzan, because now he can Samurai both his Mihawks and freeze 2 things. Oh my god, it's huge. It's absolutely huge. Disgusting. He stopped the Mihawks from attacking. This guy top decks Lord Beppo, freezes 1 thing, Samurai draw 2 on both the Mihawks, so their effects proc, and he faces 2 more things. Oh my god. Insane. Insane. That really is 4D chess. Dude, maybe this guy is the GOAT. That's insane. And he's drawn another samurai. 5D chess, what you guys on? Not 4D. Yeah, literally, bro. That's insane. Like, the Kuzan player had to have been thinking he was so safe after double Galdino. That's brutal, man. Now what? What's he got in his hand? He's finally drawn a bluegrass. He's got a Borsalino. He's got another Gravity Blade. Gravity Blade's doing nothing at this point. Oh, pardon me, I got the hiccups. Oh. Oh, okay, it was an alt art. I didn't even notice he had another Aramaki in his hand because it was an alt art. Hmm. I mean, you have to swing 7 here, right? Oh, he's gonna swing 8? He's just gonna tap out? Wow, he doesn't even care about his, Okay, clears the... Yeah. Clears the Odin. Okay, big. Far out. Far out. I just want to say for a sec, dude, shout out to everyone who's here watching with me. This is fantastic. I have never ever seen this many people stop by. This is fantastic. So thank you, each and every one of you. This is amazing. I was late to the event as well. I literally opened my phone and I was like, oh shit, there's a live stream. And I ran over to my computer and booted it up and put up the live stream. Dude, Mihawk is looking like has absolutely turned this game around. This is crazy. Like, he clears that Aramaki. Swings out, freezes 2 more things. Like, how does Kuzan ever get through? This is mental. Like, genuinely, how does he get through? Hmm? Why do we swing first? I guess he's like, go ahead, block, and I'll clear the Aramaki if you block. 2k, 2k. Yeah. Now he knows that he's not going to rest the Aramaki, so he's like, sure, I'll just swing out. Dude, the fact is, he can freeze 2 things. He can play another 6-5 combo, draw a card, then samurai the 6-5 combo, draw 2 more cards. Jesus. And then hover a bunch of Don. Oh my lord. You're most certainly welcome for the reminder. I appreciate that, bro. I appreciate that. We have record level of concurrent viewers, the likes of which I have never seen personally. So thank you, and thank you to everyone else who's here. It is humbling. Very humbling. Mihawk player playing like Batman if he touched the game in his first. Yeah, he's playing pretty well. Yeah, and you'll always see that. The high-level Mihawk players are like so cracked at the game fundamentally because that's how green is, you know? Green is just good fundamental color. Except for Bonnie. Sorry. Yeah, now you just rest both of them, right? You get a free draw too, like, and a cycle 1 from Mihawk. Wait, did he not use it? Oh, is he conceding? Damn. Damn. I wonder why he chose not to use the samurai. It was like a no-brainer to use the samurai. You go +1 in hand, you cycle 1. Like, you might say, oh, he can use his bricks as Mihawk 2Ks, but like +1 in hand just guarantees more cards for him to use as Mihawk 2Ks. I don't know, weird. I guess he's just threatening more events, making it look like scary for his opponent to go lethal. Ice time just in case. Ice time just in case. Like what? Like clear the board. Like if in case Kuzan swings at the 6-5 and then double ice time. I guess that makes sense. Once a guarantee he has lethal the turn after, no reason to draw cards if he's not dying that turn. I guess that makes sense. Alright, are we up to the next round? Alright, what's the best 8? 4 Mihawk, 3 Enel, and 1, I believe that is blue-green Luffy. Red-green Luffy? Bro, I can't remember kanji, man. I think this is blue. And this is definitely green. Because this is green Mihawk. I'm 99% sure this is blue, so blue-green Luffy. What a fantastic top 8. 4 Mihawk, 3 Enel, 1 blue-green Luffy. Hey, yeah, bro. Yeah, it was blue-green Luffy. Oh my god, bro. I need a meta reset. I need a meta reset, please. I need OP17. I need it now. I'm sick of seeing the same old decks, man. Oh, Christ. Oh, man. Dude, OP17 cannot come soon enough. The worst bit is OP17 comes out in less than a week, Friday. We get to play it, fantastic. And then a week later, that weekend, I have to go to New Zealand and play OP16 again. And then, the week after that, is Brisbane, which is OP17, and I'm on the damn waitlist. And no guarantee that I actually get to play it. Such a tragedy. I mean, yeah, this is a very Mihawk hand. You can find more searches or some... What's it called? Samurais. He's looking pretty good. I wonder who's going second. Oh my god, the commentator's just coughing into the microphone. Yeah, I mean, whoever's going second in this matchup has to be heavily favored, right? Heavily favored. Sorry, give me 1 second. I just realized my Discord is not open, so I'm not even showing to my Discord that I am streaming this entire time. So, like, once again, thank you everybody for coming to watch, even without me locking in. Alright, Mihawk versus Blue-Green Luffy. Mihawk's going first. Mihawk is, like, definitely... Ooh. Damn. I feel like you have to take the second Mihawk, right? Like, you might consider taking the Odin, but because you're bottom decking a third copy of Mihawk, you sort of have to take the second one. I think Mihawk is way more adept going first instead of his preferred second curve than Blue-Green Luffy is. So Mihawk, even though he's off curve and Blue-Green Luffy's on curve, I feel like Mihawk has a better chance to win than if it was vice versa. Like, if Blue-Green Luffy was going first, he'd probably just be cooked. This guy's just fiddling with all his cards. Bro, it's a 5k swing, it's not that deep. There we go. Is he gonna find a 2-drop? What did he find? Prisoner, that's pretty good. But he doesn't have anything. Oh, he has Galdino to play, but I feel like, is he actually gonna play it? Maybe you just don't play anything. Feels kind of bad, though. Bro, this guy's tilting me already. Stop fiddling with your cards. He's just like grabbing 5 at a time and going, ooh, 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 ooh. I love how they have the hand holders to stop people from doing the shuck, 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 shuck. And people are still finding ways to mess with their cards compulsively. I was about to say, we surely play the Perona so that we can swing the Bonclair without it feeling terrible. Swing 6 instead of 7 because he'd rather his opponent countered than take the life. Which is an interesting interesting thing that I see sometimes, like the first life. Especially in situations where like you have 3 Don and nothing to do. So instead of swinging 8, you just swing 7, because it's like... Most of the time, I'd rather they give me 2 cards than take it anyway, so what's the point in swinging 8? Attach 1 less Don, you make them think, oh, maybe it's worth giving a 2k 1k here. And maybe 1 in every 10 games a bad player will give you 2k 1k. Unless you're Nami, in which case, send that 8 at face. Make sure you get the card draw. Oh man, every time I see Buggy Prisoner, I'm like, bro. Jinbei Weevil. The glory days of Jinbei Weevil. I miss playing Blue Doffy. That deck was so fun. That deck was genuinely so fun. Alright, he's got his 6-5 turn. He has another Odin. Does he have... He's got a 5-cost Prona as well, so he can actually stop Buggy and Prisoners. It's just a question of if he values the card draw more, and probably not, because it's stopping 2 swings. Never mind, he does value the card draw more than stopping 2 swings. That's interesting. Perona. This has to be such a bad matchup for Green Blue Luffy, surely. Actually, maybe not, because Mihawk notoriously dies to aggro, but... I don't know. He has so many little guys to trade back into the board. So many mid-range guys to trade back into the board that also frees his opponent's mid-range guys. But I guess Blue-Green Luffy just needs to put down as many 6k swings as possible before Lord Beppo comes out, and then maybe he'll just die. One draw. Finds another Samurai. I mean, we have to be considering Samurai this turn, surely. Yep. Trash's other Samurai has to be using Samurai this turn, surely. 6 leader, Samurai. Hmm? He does run 7-cost Shanks. There you go. That's got to be a good card in this matchup. 7-cost Shanks coming back into the meta is something I didn't think I'd see. But we were done with this card. I am personally a big hater of this card. As someone who played Moria in OP14, this card was the bane of my existence. Into an otherwise very favored matchup. I feel like we've seen this guy on the left a couple times on stream before. I feel like I recognize him. How much Don is he on? 8. Is that 8 Don? Yeah. Yeah, because that had to have been Mihawk's 7 Don turn because he was going first. Does he... I mean, 7 cost Shanks next turn has to be pretty good. Has to be insane. Alright, I'm back. Sorry about that. What have I missed? A bunch of 6k swings, perchance? No, he's mixing it up and doing a 5k swing. I mean, surely we're happy to give the Odin here. Perona is so valuable now, being able to freeze 2 things in the late game. Unfortunately, he has quite a few bricks in hand. What if he actually decides not to play Shanks next turn and play another Mihawk Perona instead? And then just clear the rested stuff, freeze 2 active things. That's got to be safer than playing 7 cost Shanks. Yeah, especially since he's playing stuff active now. Now, although Perona only hits 2 5-drops. I just realized I was saying Perona the 2 things before, and he couldn't have, so obviously Odin was better. Perona, because Perona doesn't hit Prisoner, it only hits 2 5-drops. So surely we have to be thinking about, like, clear Ivankov. Maybe we're just trying to race. But if you try to race and he has Gravity Blade, then you just lose. So if he's considering Gravity Blade at all, it would be better to, like, clear. Look, he has no Don active. Maybe now is the time to go face. Yep, he's just gonna go leader. Oh, I assume Mihawk can't attack this turn, I just realized. So it has to be 6-5 into Perona. Stop Croc plus stop Buggy, and then just go face, face, face. Yeah. Yeah, the commentators are surprised. They're like, oh, not Shanks, not Shanks. Yeah, I think this is way better. Stop Croc and stop Buggy is just way better than minusing everything by 1 and still letting it attack. Like, he'll just attach more Don. This is way better. Oh. he gets to cycle his bricks out. Cycle the shanks out, probably. Yep, too slow. Yeah, this has to be better for sure. But, like, even if he lives another turn, I mean, he definitely should live another turn. Even with restand event, there's no way you're pressuring this much with 2 frozen things. But even if he lives another turn, and, like, I feel like he won't live, even if he plays Lorne Beppo after that. So, I think it is smart to just go face, face, face here, and just race him. But if he gets hit with Gravity Blade, then, like, then what? Then what? Then you're kind of just cooked. Like, imagine he Gravity Blades both the Mihawks, goes face, 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 hovers a blocker and, like, 3 Don. Then you have to be cooked for sure. Unless this attack goes through, which it shouldn't, because it's only 7, right? Oh no, it's the leader. Never mind. Josh was trying to take off the frozen icons and he was like, pause, pause, pause. They're frozen. If these can attack, I'm cooked. Yeah, Mihawk could be well and truly cooked if the whole board could attack this turn. Literally just swing out, restand everything, swing out, GG. Nothing you can do. Got 2 2Ks in hand at least, so he doesn't just immediately fold to 6k attacks, but he's going to pretend to fold to 6k attacks and maybe bait his opponent into a lethal. Oh, this is interesting. Draws Gravity Blade. Holy moly! He drew Gravity Blade off the 2-cost Daz play. Oh my god. I mean, that has to be the play, right? That has to be the play, right? Swing 5 leader, Gravity Blade the 2 Mihawks, restand 2 pass. And then just go for game next turn and hope that he doesn't have a good way to go for game. He does have DMG. So he'd be able to rest. But you have 2 blockers 2 Don. Like, DMG doesn't get there. Double DMG gets there. But DMG by itself doesn't get there. Right? He has 4 swings. Oh, maybe it does actually get there. He rests both the blockers for 1 Don, and then just goes like 4 pretty decent sized swings at life. Maybe it does get there actually. Maybe Mihawk does win this, even with Gravity Blade. That's a scary thought. $6K leader, that's so greedy, bro. That's so greedy. Like, 5k gets a card out of hand regardless. 6k, that's so greedy. Now he's only hovering 1 Don. Now 1 DMG gets him a blocker and the Don. That's so greedy. He's just dead now. Like, dead for sure. He has to be dead for sure, right? Why 6k? That makes no sense. 5k leader still gets you a card. It doesn't, like, gets you slightly closer to lethal, but doesn't get you absolutely deleted by DMG. Wait, he does have double DMG. Oh, he was cooked regardless. This guy is so cooked. Is he then playing around double DMG, making him think, like, it's not worth it? Yeah, he's still going for... I mean, he definitely has it, right? He's got 1k, 1k, 2k, 2k. Oh, 0 cost. Actually, he has a lot of counter. He actually has a lot of counter. Maybe he's making him think about whether it's worth using the second DMG. on just one Don. Nah, that's definitely an overextension if he uses it on one Don. Hmm. This is actually a game. But he gets to swing 8s knowing that, like, all of Luffy's events are +3. Takes the 8. Does he have... Oh my god! He's so lucky! He's so lucky! What? He's so lucky! And he gets out of this, right? 7-13? He gets out of this. He's so lucky! What? Eight, 11, 13, 15. Wow. I don't think it would have made a difference. I think he had it anyway. Right? Maybe not. He gets to swing more 8s that way. And constantly get 2 cards per swing. Like, let's say that wasn't Gravity Blade. He gets 8. Takes it. 8. 2 cards. Another 8. He has no more events, so he has to give 2 2Ks. Oh no, if he gives the event, he goes 9. Then he has to give 3 cards. It has to be better. It has to be. He has to have had it. That's so unlucky, bro. This guy literally top-decked Gravity Blade to get rid of both the Mihawks, and then triggered his other, probably only other copy of Gravity Blade. That is so disgusting. Oh, that is actually disgusting. That's disgusting. Hydrate. I am well and truly out of water, unfortunately. You can run downstairs and get some more water in the interim. Oh man. Dude, if I'm that Mihawk, I'm crashing out, bro. That is so rough. That is actually so rough. Man, 6K with Mr. 1 with 2 cards in hand. Wait, what? Did he? Oh, he didn't. Did he? Oh, you mean lethal turn? Yeah, he actually must have with his lethal turn, yeah. Cheater. Cheater, cheater, cheater. Take his win away. You're right. I thought you meant before the lethal turn. Yeah, lethal turn it didn't matter, but... Alright. I can't show the interim. YouTube gets mad when I show the interim, so I'm not gonna show it. Alright, that was top 8. So Christ, that was top 8. So we have two more rounds of Enel and Mihawk slop. God, that Rockstar Alt-Art looked goated. Yeah. Yeah, the Rocks cards look absolutely sick. I am going to go get water and use the bathroom in the interim, and I will be right back. Alright, see y'all in a sec. Okay, okay. We are back. They're still on the interim. Maybe I should play a sim game or something while we wait. Get in a rocks game on the ranked sim while we wait. Let's see. I just know as soon as I start this game, they're gonna go back. Please play Black Luffy. You want me to play Black Luffy? Oh my god! All right, all right. I guess we're playing Black Luffy. Guess we are playing Black Luffy on the ranked sim. Let me pull the sim up. My game capture. There it is. Start a game? What do you mean start a game, bro? Right here. There we go. Okay. So. I need to, this is the deck that I used in my video, but I need to make some changes to it. What deck would you take to Nats? I got it coming up, and me and my girlfriend don't know what to bring. I'm thinking Black Luffy though. I think it depends on how much time you're willing to put into the deck. I think if you want a strong deck that will reward you with like a decent amount of testing, like Black Luffy and Linlin are really good choices. If you want an older deck that you know is you might have built or have practice on already, Mihawk's a really good choice. But if you want like to grind, if you want to actually like grind and get the best possible results, I feel like Rocks. I feel like you can't go wrong with Rocks. He's hard and he's good and he has a really good matchup spread. And he doesn't have any like super auto lose matchups. Like even Mihawk is winnable. Um, just needs practice and the right list and all that. But like Luffy and Linlin are good choices if you want strong decks that can compete without like devoting hours and hours and hours to grinding. So what am I changing? Yeah, no worries, bro. What am I changing? What am I changing? Let's take a look at the new cards. I wanted to like see if I could fit in Dory and Broggy. Sabo's a good choice as well. Sabo's a good choice. That deck is surprisingly powerful. But again, I think Rocks can beat it. I think you need to have at least a decent matchup into Rocks. You might go, by the way, I'm always looking every stream. Love the Black Leaf video. Hey, thanks, man. Elbow? What about Elbow? What you saying, bro? Oh, shit. They literally just started. All right, hang on. We'll do this in the next one. They literally just started the top four. We'll take a look at Black Luffy in the next interim. Mino, get down, bro. It's not dinner time yet, Mino. It's not dinner time yet. I knew that was gonna happen as soon as I pulled the sim up. Mino, I can't see the computer, bro. That always happens. Like the second I pull the sim up every time. What's better for Sabo, Elbaf package or Straw package? I feel like Straw Hat package is probably still better, but I could be wrong. I haven't tested it like the Elbaf package like at all. I've only played against it and I've been beating it, so I don't know. Genuinely have no idea yet. Like, but the Elbaf package seems good. But it just loses so much value when they're not blockers, you know? Elbaf package is much better. Really? Really? I feel like the Straw Hat package is so good. But to be fair, the Elbaf package is more consistent, I would say. The Straw Hat package feels like if you don't see XYZ 4-card combo on like the first 3 turns, it's just kind of bad. Have you seen these Kaido win rates, bro? No, I haven't. Although Kaido is a deck that I think I underrated severely. I think it's a lot better than I thought. It's a lot better than I thought. Mino, you are like right in the way where I can't see my second monitor. He's just sitting on my mouse pad. Alright, Enel versus Blue-Green Luffy. Are we about to watch Enel just absolutely roll over another green deck? Far more consistent and more toolbox with Robin and Loki. Pretty strong into Mihawk, Rocks, and Saga. I also, yeah, I was actually struggling into Kaido when playing as Rocks. Like, that was one of the only matchups where I was playing Rocks, and I was like, how do I win? How do I win? With Strawberry, if you miss combo, you're so far behind. Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like, I think if you see combo, it's still, like, just absolutely cracked. But if you miss your, you know, 4-card combo, then why are we playing this deck? Like... also, do you have a Discord? I don't have, like, a channel Discord. I've been thinking about making a channel Discord, but I haven't been bothered to do that yet. I basically just have a personal Discord that I... What was that? That was so loud. Some commentator just screamed in the background. Please channel disc? Yeah, I'm strongly considering it, like, because I'm thinking about opening up coaching sessions as well, which I would need to do through channel Discord. So I'll look into it. I'll look into it. Okay, let's just go live. Oh, that was too far. Sorry. Any whiff I'm putting? Is that why the commentators are like, damn? No. I'd get coached by you for Nats? Hell yeah, bro. Well, that gives me more, more... What's the word? Motivation to get started on that. I want to do it in a somewhat professional way and not just be like, hey guys, doing coaching, DM me. Like, I want to try and set it up in a proper professional way. Dude, play Galdino, restand 2, pass. That is a blue-green Luffy turn if I have ever seen one. Okay, bro, I DM'd you. Oh, man. This is the classic right here. Blue-green Luffy sees the worst opener of all time, and Enel just throws down triple 1-drop and has 2 6-drop Enels in hand. What's up, mate? Hey, man, welcome to the stream, bro. What's good? The cat has finally settled down on the mouse pad and is no longer blocking my screen. I can actually see. Alright, realistically, what does Blue-Green Luffy need to draw here? Does he have a buggy? Oh, he just drew a buggy. Okay, I was just about to say, he needs a buggy. Ivankov would be great, or at least like a Bonclera does for next turn as well. See, it's bad because like he wants to take this to find something to play, but also you just can't. You just can't go to... Jesus. This Enel has seen me nuts, bro. He needs a miracle? Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. This is looking grim. On like, by turn 2, you're like, how does he win this? Oh, he top decked Luffy, okay. Top decked Luffy. What did he find? Daz? Huge. Daz top deck Sponclay, and then he's back in the game. What did it top deck? Let me see, let me see, let me see. Move your hand, let me see. What did you top deck? No. Oh, there's another Galdino. Another 2-cost Galdino. It's not what you want to see. Holy, worst opener of all time. Some are calling it. Did you coach any deck or just specific ones? Only Yuji Rosie. I mean, I did play a lot of Yuji Rosie back in the day. That was a cope deck of mine. So I could coach Yuji Rosie, but yeah, I wouldn't want to coach like say like I'll coach any deck because I wouldn't feel prepared enough. But I would coach like most decks, I would say. Like, I want to be confident in what I'm saying. So I would coach a handful of decks, but not all decks. It's too hard to learn all decks to a degree in which I could coach. Like, I could very well just say, yeah, sure, man, I'll do all decks, and then charge for subpar coaching, which I don't want to do. I swear I never stopped coping on Black Crocodile. What do you think about him? I mean, I'm sorry, bro, I don't think the deck is good. I was about to say, like, oh, it's not bad, but no, I don't think the deck is good. But it's like a counter meta deck, you know? It's one of those decks that can pop back up here and there depending on the meta, potentially. But like currently, how do you beat Mihawk? Like, before you set anything up, he goes 6-5, and then he goes another 6-5. Like, freezes your goons. Even Miss Double Finger can't plus cost. Just does not feel great. Strawbo probably completely cooks you. Like, there's just too many matchups now that aren't great. Even when it was like Enel Nami meta, and Crocodile was, in theory, decent into both of them, he just didn't perform. Like, I don't know. Oh, Lord, bro. You have to be considering conceding this game, right? Like, conceding top 4 on stream. On God, I wasn't even hyped about grinding for Nats, but if I could potentially be coached by you, shit, that would get me hyped. Well, hey, man. I'll look into the Discord, and, you know, I literally just said don't send me a DM, but if you want to send me a DM, go for it. Like, until I get the coaching and the Discord set up. Bro, just looking at this board is depressing me. This board is actually depressing me. Doesn't the East have an etiquette where you can't concede? I think they have a stream etiquette where you can't concede. Like, unless it's like actually the turn you're going for lethal and you miss lethal and you're definitely dead, and then you concede, like they have done on stream. But I think you can't just like, you can't just look at the game and be like, I'm so cooked, pack it up. You have to like play it out on stream at least. I see, thanks mate. I'm also green black Brook Cobra, but he looks much worse. Dude, Brook, such a fun deck, man. When OP15 came out, Brook was by far the leader I was most keen for. He's so cool. And then I played it and I was like, this leader absolutely sucks. He can't compete at all. It's like, into most decks, he does one thing and he does it very well and he repeats it very easily and consistently. He gets to 0 and then he just explodes you on his lethal turn. And you're like, oh my god, this deck is sick. And then you play against any meta deck in OP15. You play against Nami, you play against Enel, you play against Lucy, and you just get demolished. And you're like, why am I playing this deck? Like, but any other leader, you know, he actually was pretty good. Even Bell Luffy demolished you. I don't know. All the meta decks just absolutely demolished you, and all the non-meta decks you just absolutely demolished. Go figure. Go figure that's how meta works. Oh boy, I have never seen a green-blue Luffy with a start nor board this lackluster in the early game, early to mid-game. Like, this is shocking. Like, Enel has a way scarier board. They have the same life, and Enel has more cards in hand. That is so depressing. This is shocking. And guess what? Top decking Gravity Blade for the win. It's not going to save you into purple Enel. Oh, man. You have to stare at the 2 perfectly Gravity Blade-sized 6 costs that say can't be removed by effects the whole game. Yes, I have 4 decks. I don't want to be all meta. I never saw a goofy low roll. That's crazy. Yeah, literally. I think Goofy has like fairly consistent openings usually, and they're really explosive, but then like 1 in 4 or 1 in 5 games you just open with none of your early stuff and you go, I've lost the game. Like the game's over, because you're playing the explosive leader that's meant to, you know, get value from leader effect as early as turn 1, and if you're not doing that for the first 1 or 2 turns, your leader literally does nothing. You're playing a vanilla leader. Commentators are literally just cringing. They're like, oh god, this is so rough. This is rough. This is a rough top 4 match. We live in a society where, in the big year of OP 16.5, we might be seeing an NL mirror in grand finals again. Let that sink in. Unreal. Absolutely unreal. Realistically, we could also just have a random complete turnaround where Blue-Green Leafy has 1 turn of getting 4 things on the board, and then next turn restand event and just wins the game. Like, that could be a thing that actually happens. Has he got 7 Don left? Yeah, he can Bowen and an L, and then Bonclay, or vice versa, other way around, I guess. All of a sudden, Blue-Green Leafy's board is not looking terrible. Looking alright. What happens when you have low-cost swingers that replace themselves and you can just spam them out in 1 turn? Alright, this is not bad. Unfortunately, he had to counter with the Galdino that would have set up, like, an insane lethal if he drew the restand event, but I think you have to imagine that Anel's not going to let you keep things on board anyway, so... In my opinion, OP17 Linen will be the most toxic deck to ever exist. I'm not very excited to play against that. I'm worried about the direction of yellow. Yeah, I mean, on one hand, the deck is kind of toxic, and on the other hand, the triggers are less problematic than they have been in a long time. Like, it plays a 4K onto the board, with a vanilla 4K, basically, with no effect. And the only reason that's good is because of 10-cost Linlin. So if you're playing a deck that can remove 10-cost Linlin, your opponent's leader basically does nothing except stall the game out. So on one hand, it's like very toxic to some decks, and on the other hand, it's like almost the most fair yellow has been in terms of triggers in a long time. Because I don't know about you guys, but I would definitely rather play against... I say this now, Linlin might end up being completely batshit broken, and everyone just hates it. But I would rather play against Linlin any day of the week than like full power Boa or full power Nami or, you know, any yellow deck where triggers can just absolutely sack you the game. And don't get me wrong, triggers can still sometimes win Linlin the game, but it doesn't like flip the game on its head like triggers have been doing recently. Do you know what I mean? Like, especially Boa. Boa is the most slop yellow deck to ever have been conceived and was an absolute mistake in my opinion. Like why am I getting punished for playing the game normally? She's getting bodies on the board without the pros and cons, basically. Because trigger bodies used to have pros and cons, and then Boa was like, actually, it's just pros. You see a trigger, you flip that shit, you draw a card. I hated that so much, and I still do. I still think she's slop. Hey, that game was brutal! That game was so brutal. I feel so bad for that Blue-Green Luffy player. I mean, he had an extremely lucky last game. It happens, you know? It happens. And that was a quick game, so let's whip out the Black Luffy. Alright, why does it do this? Start a game, bro. I've started a game. There we go. Whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Alright, alright, alright. Now we mute this until Grand Finals. Alright. So. Let's take a look at Black Luffy. Let's take a look at Black Luffy. All right. OP17. Let's have a look at the new cards. So I'm pretty sure these guys weren't in the sim before. Or I can't even read this. What is this? Okay. Your leader gains plus. This character gains plus 12 cost. If your leader has an Elbaf, play a Broggy with 5 or less from your hand or trash. Then you cannot play characters during this turn. 12 cost. As an Elbaf, play up to 1 Dory with a cost of 5 or less from your trash or your hand. Okay, so they just play each other. Like you play one, it plays the other. You get 2 blockers for the price of 1 card. That's not bad. That's actually alright. It's pretty solid. So what would I take out? Frankie was not doing a lot. Has Bandai revealed new cards today? I think they've revealed all of OP17 already. I think all of OP17 is revealed now. Like, as of the last few days. But maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. We're trying the Giants, respect it. I tried and it did not go as well as the old bill. Yeah, I'm gonna try him. I'm gonna see how it goes. I think I'm getting rid of Sanji, like go down to 2 ofs on the 2 drops. And then just like 2-2 split these guys. So you're just as likely to see. It's a lot of 2 ofs. I don't love that. Maybe I should just not run these guys at all and just go to 4 docking. 4 docking 6. The problem is docking 6 doesn't get blocker without stage, and I really don't like that. I really don't like that. Maybe I'll just try this list and see how it goes. See if I miss any cards or whatnot. Let's give it a try. Let's give it a try. Bucket, send it. That's what I'm saying, bruh. Send it. You don't know something good until you test it. Usually. Sometimes you can read a card and say this card's terrible, but usually you gotta test it out, see how it feels, you know. OP17. Q. Got a game pretty quick. Turn the sound on just so you have something to listen to in the background. Almost queued up with rocks. That would have been bad. Alright, blue-green Luffy. Luffy versus Power Crept Luffy. Okay, he's going second, so we're already on the back foot. But I have early searches. Is it good enough? Probably not, actually. Nah. It's fine. Let's send it. Let's send it. We'll just draw something good, you know. You know how it is. Well, there's the Loki. We'll take that. Loki is going to murder him? Dear God. Yeah, that's literally all I really care about in this matchup is Loki. Like, killing 2 costs? Oh, mwah. 7, I'm absolutely... Oh, second Loki, beautiful. And top deck Saw. Oh, this deck, it speaks to me. This deck actually speaks to me, bro. Get 2k, swing 5-6. Deck actually speaks to me. Holy moly. And now he has to use Galdino this turn. I'm just going to pop it next turn because he knows I have the Loki. Reblock that. This game is over, lol. It kind of feels that way, doesn't it? Isn't that insane? He can't even freeze my soul. He has to freeze my Usopp because my soul is 16 cost. Oh, holy OP17 power creep, bro. Unreal. Unreal. Swings face. I don't have any 1k, so I'm just going to take this. I don't want to give him a 2k for a 5k swing. 4 cost. 2 cost. Play another 2 cost. See what happens. Play another 2 cost, see what happens. The crazy thing is, I don't even need to swing my soul. Like, I don't need to speed this game up. I just need to play as defensive as possible. Okay, that is actually annoying. Now we only get to kill 1 4 drop, but, like, that's still fine. Like, I don't need to speed this game up. But I'm gonna. I'm gonna. Is there any significance with stuff being a 12 cost in the anime? Apparently, the lore reason behind it is giants. Like, your class is a giant if you're, like, 12 feet tall or higher or something like that. Like, giants are all 12 feet tall or higher, I'm pretty sure. So that's why they have the plus 12 cost. So Luffy is Elbaf arc, giant arc, so he synergizes with giants. Basically, any giant gives itself plus 12 cost. And then Luffy makes it a blocker. This makes it I can't rest, right? Yes, I can't free block. My free block. In that case, I should have just kept Soul active. I don't feel comfortable taking this. I don't even have to play the Zoro to play around Gravity Blade. Like, how good is that? I don't even have to worry about Gravity Blade because all my stuff is 1,000,000 cost. Feels so good. Only thing that can touch me is power minus. Let's chuck another 2k down. Now we can get some value. I may as well just play the Loki. Like, genuinely may as well just play the Loki. I can swing what? Six, 6, or just 6, 7, haha. 6, 7, leave 2 blockers up. Like, if I just leave 1,000,000 blockers up, what's he gonna do? Genuinely. And 7 with leader. If he counters this, I'll swing another 6. If he takes it, I'll just leave my blocker active. Oh, he's countering it. Alright, I'm definitely swinging then. Give me another 2k, I'll take this. Beautiful. Then we pop the 2 guys, and now we have 2 massive blockers. Whew. Dude, I didn't even realize the Giants were the one with plus 12. Holy shit, I'm such a fake Black Luffy player. Yep, it's literally just the Giants that give themselves plus 12 cost. And then all the Straw Hats get buffed by having a 12 cost on the field. Yeah. All the Straw Hats get, like, plus power or some effect if there's a 12 cost on the field. Reblock. Since we can't block the boa anyway, we just block the Ivankov and the leader for free. Have you tried to do a docking 6 build? I actually haven't, but, like, I can't imagine it's that good, right? Surely it's not good. Because you need stage to make docking 6 high enough cost to be a blocker, right? And to me, that just doesn't scream consistency. Unless you're just running the docking 6 to play 2 drops to the field, in which case, that's probably alright. I think this guy's realizing he's cooked and there's nothing he can do. I'm happy to give my soul. That frees up a slot on the board for my Luffy next turn. More than happy to play over my Usopp who can't attack anyway. What are we doing here for 8 Don? Like another boa, swing 5 with Ivankov? Or just spamming the board out? Honestly, his best bet is like spam the board out, try to live this turn, and then just go for a big lethal next turn. Yeah, brilliant. Exactly like that. Okay, which means we are... No reason for me to swing 7. I'm not trying to end the game this turn. I just want to swing equal to the blocker. Thoughts on Marvel Tokon Fighting Souls? I am low-key addicted to that game right now. I'm not going to lie. I've been in the lab. I've been in the lab, as they say. Draw. Do I even want to play anything? I have like nothing good to play because I should have actually counted with one of the Gurds earlier instead of the Zoro so that I have it to play for the Luffy. Sure, I'll just play out a blocker, why not? Swing an 8. I'm hovering 1 just in case I get one from life. Okay. Is there any way I die here if I swing Loki? He would still need double DMG to even, like, have a chance. And even then, double DMG, he then can't use restand event. So I think I'm fine to swing the Loki. The dice roll stats seem kind of brutal for this deck. Loki on Sim so far. Hope it changes. No, I think that is just kind of the case. Like, my curve is literally 2, 4, 6, 8. Like, of course, this deck is going to be crazy going second and not as good going first. Because you're basically doing... you're basically doing the exact same thing going first as you are going second. Like, 9 times out of 10. Except you're just doing it a little bit later than if you were going second. You were supposed to say, yes, bro, it'll change. I'm a realist. What can I say? I think this deck is just kind of not great going first. And that's fine. You know, it has to have a weakness. Because the second curve for this deck is cracked. Like, it's insane. Yeah, I mean, I'm just gonna get a Gurd in the trash. I was just saying I need a Gurd in the trash. And I just, like, free block this. Block this, or whatever else. I might need some special dice for Nats. Hey, make sure you don't use those special One Piece dice on stream. If you get to the stream table, they'll get mad at you for using custom One Piece products. And then we just block this, so we have space on our board. Take the boa, find a Luffy, brilliant. Oh, he is going for the restand. He's going for game. Oh, man, I was not expecting that. This guy does not have game. I literally just have to count a 6, 6, 6. Not even, I have to count a 1, 6. I have to count a 1, 6. 6. Block. Yeah. That's the game. GG. That's insane to me. I had a Nami deck box that I ordered when I played Blue Nami, and I just got it and can't ever use it. Lol. Yeah, this, like, it's so dumb. They'll never enforce it unless you're playing on stream. Like, genuinely, they will never enforce it. And if you are playing on stream and it's just a deck box, you take your deck out of the box, you put the box away, and you put your deck on the table, and they will not say a thing. So you probably could get away with it just fine. Unless for some reason they go all, like, full Nazi about it, and your opponent's like, Judge, he's got a custom Nami deck box! Kill him! Like... Alright, have they started the stream again? No, they have not. What are my sleeves of photos of my deck box? That's custom One Piece product right there. That's not allowed. Alright, I'm gonna give you guys a sneak peek at my new Rocks list because I want to play a Rocks game on Sim. This is what I'm cooking with at the moment. And I actually do want to change something here as well. OP17. I want to go down. I tried 3 Stussy because I was only using it in the late game. And I don't like it. I need my Stussy back. I need my Stussy back, Stussy back, Stussy back. I'm liking this list at the moment. Sneak peek. Okay. OP17. Boost OP17. What do you think of the Usopp events or someone running that? That it just seems way too gimmicky to me. Like, if it just reminds me of the like Immortal Brook combo where you ran like the Zoro event and 5-drop Kid, and it's just like so gimmick. Why am I playing Luffy again? Oh my god. Oh my god. I don't want to play this deck again. Oh well. Yeah, I don't love it. But that might change, you know. It might end up being so broken that you have to risk the gimmick, basically. I don't like running like below 50 Rocks Pirates. I hate the idea that I can whiff my leader, and it happens way more often than you would think. No hype for this Luffy game. Well, here we go. You get another Luffy game, so enjoy. Oh my god, we actually just found our perfect curve before even searching with the Usopp. Crazy. In which case, I am just getting a Gerd. Don't forget they aren't blockers this time. Yes, I actually know they're not blockers this time. It's so crazy. I'm so used to playing Black Luffy that I just like associate the characters with the blocker text, forgetting that that's the whole point of my leader. But then like Sabo would just be infinitely better Black Luffy if they had blocker. But I do think having blocker is way stronger than having 1k power extra. Most of the time. Most of the time. Alright. What are we doing? I also remember now that my giants give his things plus cost. Ew. He played the Zoro, so I can't Loki his things. That's annoying. I'm taking this. Ooh, I just drew 3 Lokis. Yuck. Gross. Another good. Bro, I can literally never interact with this, by the way. Oh, I always thought this was trash 3, but it's put 3 the deck. So there's a world in which I could get around it, but it's incredibly hard. Okay, if he takes this, he goes to 6. I swing 5 first. Oh no, he doesn't, because he doesn't have anything buffed yet. So now I'll swing 6. He just goes to 5. My friends are telling me this is the better Elbaf deck. It pisses me off. Lol. There's no way Sabo's the better Elbaf deck. There's just no way. There's just no way, right? Unless I'm just not seeing the vision yet. I don't know. I can't believe that. Oh, pardon me. Although this card in the matchup will definitely make it more difficult. But like he's playing a 2k out of his hand that he never wants to swing with, so it can't be that bad for me. Probably tries to clear my Usopp here. I'll probably just let it die. Yep. Because otherwise he just swings 7 at it again. Like if I block 2k, I'll just swing 7 at it again and then I'll let it die 100%. Block 2k. Hey, Mino, stop. He's picking up my PC. What's wrong? Whoa! He nearly sat on the... or stood on the off button. Wow, he swung the Zoro. I was not expecting that. Crazy. But I can't really punish him because I don't have Robin. Ah, if only I had Robin. Do I have Robin in trash? I do. I actually might be able to clear it next turn and then start playing Loki's. But that feels bad, though. I want to play Loki now. I want to play Loki now. I could play Gerd, trash a Loki, get a Robin back, play a Robin, and then contest the Zoro so that I can start popping things with... That sounds so terrible, because if I do all that without establishing Loki, and then he plays another Zoro, like, I'm a clown. Yeah, that's clown behavior. I think I just have to swing 6s at it. 6s at him, then play a Loki, force him to put 3 cards to the bottom of the deck. which means I should actually use it first so he has less choice on what he wants to put to the bottom of the deck. Mira feels all about the Zoro, low-key. Yeah, this Zoro is so custom. It's unreal. It's actually unreal. I think I want this game to drag out, so I'm not going to swing my soul. I think I just have to go late. And as soon as I clear the Zoro, I clear the board. Like, if he can't turn the Zoro sideways anymore, I'm pretty sure. Or I'll just clear it. And then... Okay, that's pretty scary. And then, as soon as I clear the Zoro, I just go, like, Tempest plus Loki, and everything dies. Well, not everything, but... Or I just go Tempest plus this, and clear this, and something else. What's he potentially representing here? 6, 6, 7, 8, 9? Shit. That's actually a lot of pressure. I'll take this 6 then. He does swing the Zoro. That's crazy to me. I'll block 1k that. Reblock that. He's going to clear the soul. That's blocked twice. Done his job. And then we'll take this. I am down to 2 life with a lot of bricks in hand, which is a little scary. Let's see. I have to turn the Loki sideways. I need to clear the Zoro. Okay. 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 Is it worth it? Is Loki still not just better? I could Gerd plus Loki. I think Gerd plus Loki is actually better. I just need another big blocker on the field. Okay, get another card. Let's go Gerd. I don't need Soul. I need 2Ks. This guy's my best 2K. And then slam Loki, get rid of these 2 potential attackers. Playing down 2 blockers. Bro, make your webcam smaller? We don't want to see that. What do you mean, bro? What am I blocking? Nothing. I'm blocking orange and nothing else. Oh, man. Okay, what are we doing here? He played a Soul, got good. Played Usopp. I feel like just spamming Lokis is the way to win this matchup, no? Even if I'm not popping anything, like, he eventually is not going to be able to get through a bunch of 11Ks. Or a bunch of 11K free blocks every turn. Seven, block. 8, block. 9, take. Alright. I forgot. His Gerd doesn't even get plus cost, so I can clear that as well if I want. Oh, it's 7k. I should have attached it on. That's such a bad swing. That's such a bad swing. Holy moly, what an int. Am I playing another Loki? That's kind of crazy. I could see what I draw. Like, imagine I top deck another Tempest kick. I can go Tempest on Luffy, pop it with Frankie, and then Loki these 2. Damn. It's too much to ask for. I could still go, like, clear these 2, Frankie this. And Nelmira? Is it a Nelmira finals? We are missing nothing. We are missing nothing. We'll get to that after this game. I'm too busy getting cooked right now. think... Yeah, it has to be Loki. Unfortunately. And I have to poke 7 leader because the soul's a 7k blocker. No, it's not a blocker! Oh my god, it's not a blocker! It's not a blocker! It's not a blocker! It's not a blocker! Ah, it's not a blocker! It's not a blocker! It's not a blocker! I'll remember eventually. I'll remember eventually. Oh my god. We were literally just talking about it. I will remember eventually. It's alright, he gave me a 2k. Holy, what a fraud. Dude. It's alright, it's alright, it's alright. I wasn't doing anything with that Don anyway. I mean, I should have just played this. I should have swung 6, played this. Hovered 1. And then we just like, free block, block. The 2k check? Yeah, it was just a 2k check. It was calculated. I did a 2k check here, 2k check at leader. Look at all the 2ks I've checked. He's got... Holy... He's got 8 2ks in his trash already. I have how many? 3. Alright, he's running out of 2ks. It's calculated. It's actually calculated. We're gonna 2k check his entire board next turn. His next turn, I can't... Oh, that's a little scary. Brook's coming back, potentially. And then he can do a lot of big swings. I also can't really go to 0, because then I'm going to die to unblockable chopper. That feels like you need to see Robert into it, because of the plus 1k. Yeah. Yeah, I was like, I want to find a good turn to play Robin. To actually clear some stuff, but... Nah. I can't. I just have to play my Loki so I don't die. And honestly, this Loki should be active as well. I shouldn't have swung it. And if I did swing, I should swing 9. I should start 6 leader, then 9 to soul. 8 block. Seven, we definitely have to counter that. Nine block. Dude, so lucky we didn't do the Broggy combo. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Okay, I just have to go to 0. Like, how cringe. I actually have to go to 0. This is so cringe. Because if I counter this, he's just going to swing the soul. And then I'm cooked anyway. I just have to be like, please no chopper. Please no chopper, son. If he has chopper, I scoop it up. He's gonna swing the soul anyway. Far out. 2k, 1k. Get these souls out of my hand. Get them away from me. I have the Broggy combo, but I'm on 1. I mean, I'm on 0, so I just died to chopper, no matter how many blockers I have. Do I just have to send game? Surely he hasn't seen... He hasn't seen like 8 2Ks and a chopper, right? More 2Ks? I'm just going to put blockers up and hope for the best. Why wouldn't he swing the soul? Just curious. Like, at risk of dying. But he's not at risk of dying because he's got 6 cards in hand. Like, if he doesn't swing the soul, it means he's scared of dying. But because he swung the soul, it's like he's got all the counter in the world. Which seems crazy because he's got so many 2Ks in trash. Alright, I just have to throw up, like... 3 blockers and hope for the best, I think. But it's not a blocker. How could I keep forgetting that they're not blockers? Oh, I'm such a bot. I'm such a bot. It's actually unreal. Alright. 6 here. Oi! My cats are fighting. Stop! Hey! What did you give me? Broggy. Throw up 2 more blockers. Player over Loki. Give me a soul at least, surely. Get 1k. Hiya. Good over Nami. Trash assault. Oi! My cats are freaking out. What are you guys doing? Got to separate y'all. Can't behave. Get the Zoro. 2k check. 2k check. Double 1k check. What the hell, man? What are the odds his last card is Chopper? What are the odds, right? Low odds. Low odds of last card Chopper. Do you actually run Dory and Broggy? They're so bad. I literally just put them in. I put them in as like a 2 of each to test them to see if they're any good. And so far, not impressed. To say the least, so far I'm not impressed. They have just been bricking up my hand. Not bricking, but like 1k's in my hand that I'm not using. Okay, 7. I mean, we have to play like he doesn't have Chopper. Because if he has Chopper, we're cooked regardless. 2k, 1k. I've done it's better just to drop Pirate Docking. I haven't actually tried Pirate Docking yet. Because initially I was like, it doesn't get 12 cost. It's not a blocker. It has to be bad. But then it's like, it's just a 5/7 with a good effect. So it's probably worth running. All right, let's say I counter this. You can just split. Go 7. Just across the board. If I don't counter it, I'm cooked though. If you run 1000 Sunny, it'll be 12 cost. Yeah, I know, but I don't like that. I don't like having to have the 2-card combo. Deck's tight enough. Ah, he swung another 7. He swung another 7. He's calling me out for having bricks in hand. Yeah, now he can just go like 999 and I'm dead, guaranteed. As soon as I see 5 Don on Gerd, I slap the concede button. You can always hope that your opponent just misplays. Just doesn't know basic lethal. Maybe he won't attach 9 Don to Gerd. Maybe he won't. Maybe he'll just randomly do something else. Bro, he didn't have the chopper and we still died. How crazy is that? It's taking him a while to slap all Don on Gerd. He could have killed me with the Luffy as well. Ugh. Yeah, I mean, going first with this deck, not so hot. This is why I will personally not be playing this deck. I will be playing Rocks. It's not necessary I run a few just for the off chance. Yeah, that's fair. That matchup feels hard to me. Yeah, maybe that matchup actually is hard. Maybe y'all weren't capping. All right, are we actually doing this? We're actually watching an Enel mirror in the big 16.5. I can't believe this. I actually cannot believe this. Unreal stuff. OP17 cannot come soon enough. Enel was a mistake. Never should have been printed. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. Alright. Let's get it over with, fellas. Let's get it over with, fellas. Sabo! Dude, maybe I am sleeping on Sabo. That actually felt pretty good. Luffy counters Rocks on Curve and Rocks dies to Mihawk. Not looking great for Rocks IMO. I agree that if Luffy goes second, it's hard for Rocks, but I think it's still winnable. And then also Mihawk is hard for Rocks, but still winnable. And that's what I like. You know, I like finally getting to play, like, a fun deck, a hard deck that rewards a skillful pilot, but also it doesn't have any, like, auto-lose matchups. Like, even Mihawk, I don't think is an auto-lose matchup. It's just, like, it's hard, but you can win. You play well. Maybe Mihawk doesn't see the nuts, and you can definitely win. Sabo doesn't beat Rocks IMO? Yeah, I don't think so. I don't think so. I think Rocks just has, like, an overall, like, good spread. And all the not all of them, but a lot of the best decks in past, for example, Sakazuki, he didn't have like 90-10 matchups, right? He had like 60-40 matchups across the board. Like, you could lose all your matchups, but you could also win all your matchups if you didn't misplay. Like, and Rox, I feel, is similar to that, where it's like a 30% low no answers to Shanks plus Luna still. Yeah, I guess, but if you just, like, get one Newgate on the board, right? Even if it gets frozen, as soon as he turns anything sideways, you can just, like, Shiki into it, and then leader 8 into something else. And I think that's how you have to beat Mihawk. And as soon as he lets your board die, you just go 8 with leader into his face every single turn. You have to have Newgate. If you don't have Newgate into Mihawk, just pack up. Like, you can't win. Maybe the high roll Strobo does. Yeah, that reminds me of BY Koala, man. Great deck, dude. Koala was such a fun deck. Koala and Rosie were my favorite decks from OP12, and they were just so shit. They were so bad. So I'm glad Rosie had his time in the spotlight, because that's a cool deck. Koala mentioned. Cinema. I'm back. Koala mentioned. Oh, man. Alright, this is like an okay hand. He's going first. It's decent. This is definitely a better hand for the mirror. You think the high roll Strobo deck has a chance in OP17? Yeah, I think the high roll Strobo deck has a chance. Like, for the same reason it has a chance now. If it sees the high roll combo, there's almost no deck in the game that can deal with the high roll combo. It's like, it's that good. But it suffers from the same weakness that it does now, which is the high roll combo is a high roll combo, and you're not going to see it every game. Like, of course, you run heaps of searches, but you need to see, like, a 4-card combo in the first, like, 2 turns of the game. It just kind of feels bad to play and feels bad to play against, because if you don't see it, it's like, I lose. And then if your opponent sees it against you, you're like, I lose. That's so fun. But even then, like, I played a game as Rox where my opponent saw the high roll combo and I still won, because I just stabilized. Because he actually has the tools to clear big bodies. Like, the fact that the bodies coming out early are that big and you could never clear them and they were just pounding your face in, but Rox can, like, stabilize and clear big bodies and draw cards. Like, feels so good. I hate to watch Penel Mirror, but I think about it in OP17. Lin Mirror will be fun. Both 20 lives, need both overtime. And the overtime from overtime. Yeah, Lin Mirror is going to be a misery. Oh my god, holy high roll. Holy high roll. This guy started with 1 ohm in his hand. And then he goes ohm, 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 Satori. Holy high roll. And he drew a pudding as well. Oh my god. This is how you play Penel, ladies and gentlemen. Take notes. Just absolutely sack your opponent. I was kind of hoping on making a combo of the Elbaf on high roll Wambo Jambo in Savo. Yeah, I can see it. But like, you don't want to dilute the engine too much or it becomes even more high roll, which is bad. But I know what you mean, like, you know, thingy into pirate docking into an Elbaf card definitely seems strong. Can't believe that Sabo got a starter deck and he just doesn't use any of the cards from his starter deck, and he's like, I'll take the cards from this starter deck, and then he's actually good. So crazy. Not all starter decks were created equal. That's all I'm gonna say. Not all starter decks were created equal. Like, the red and green ones are just so much better than the rest. It's not funny. And then I feel like the purple one is like a third place. What are you doing, Mino? He's just whining. They're probably hanging out for dinner, honestly. Been using it since OP13, never switched on it, now it's finally getting its time to shine. I don't want to play it anymore because of all the mirrors. Oh, I feel that so bad. Mirrors are just, 9 times out of 10, mirrors are miserable for most decks, and it's like, you have this pet deck and it's finally good and you're like, hell yeah. And then other people start playing and you're like, I don't want to play it anymore. Bro, my cat is digging up a storm. What are you doing, huh? I'm sorry that I feel like I'm not locked in on this game at all. I could not care less about an Enel Mirror, to be real with you guys. I'm sorry. I know it's grand finals, but Enel Mirror and 16.5 just so depressing. So depressing. I got money on Enel winning. What are the betting odds, do you reckon? Don't like when it's dice roll dependent. Whoa. Instant flashbacks to OP13 where every other game was a mirror and whether it was a mirror or not, you had to win the dice roll and go second. What a fun format. Was once a Cyberman, was so sad about the starter deck that I dropped him. Now he's meta. And with high roll and Elbaf, so sad about it. Yeah. Yeah, his starter deck is pretty depressing. I really enjoyed the OP15 and 16 meta, though. It was definitely better than the 13 meta, but I didn't love it, to be honest. I really liked OP14. I think OP14 was fantastic. OP14 was the best meta we've had in a long time. And OP15 and 16 just kind of felt like Nami and Enel slop to me, but 17 actually looks really fun. So I'm happy about that. 17 looks really fun. But at least with 15 and 16, like, you sort of knew what you were building to counter. Like, you're building to, like, you have to try and beat Enel or Nami and dodge the other one. Like, just meta read. Or just play one of them. Hello, Mino. Are you hungry? Are you hungry, buddy? Come here. Come here. Thinking about it. Come on. Come on, Mina. Come say hi to the stream. What are you doing? Come say hi to the stream. Come on. Come on. I'll pick you up. Oh, you're gonna get picked up. Now what? Behold, Mino, the Enel Mirror. Riveting. What do you think will be well represented in the Flame event? Well, we here in Oceania have not got a date announced for our Flame event. So what set do you guys get the Flame event for? OP17? Is your Flame event soon? Because I think OCE might not get their Flame event until OP18. OP17. I mean, Rox, Mihawk, Lin, Ace. September 4th for EU. Oh, it's actually soon. What? It's like right after OP17 releases. What? That's crazy. Dude, where's my events in Australia, man? I'm actually so depressed. I genuinely have been considering like moving to America to play weekly events. Because here in Australia, I'm trying to be a competitive player. I get one event per set if I'm lucky. Any more than that is a godsend. It's like impossible to play competitively. And that's in the whole country. That's in the entirety of Australia. And including New Zealand. Like, I'm going to New Zealand. And we, you know, we don't have our Flame event announced yet. You missed the Brisbane tickets by 50 minutes? Yeah, I missed Brisbane tickets by like less than an hour as well, which was kind of stupid. Yeah, we have 4th Flame Fruit and LCQ finals. Nice. 5th regionals, TC, and extra grand battle. Bro, that's so good. That's so good. I want to play in all these events, man. I want to play in all these events. Genuinely should just move to America at this point. 6th regionals day 2 and another TC and extra grand battle. What? Why? You guys get so many events. What the hell, man? It's crazy. Oh man. And we didn't get like we didn't even get like Red Bull Double Dawn. We never even did any of those in Australia. We didn't get a single one. That was really depressing as well. Yeah, it's just so many opportunities to compete. I love that. Like, I wish we got more events over here. That's all. I filled out the Bandai survey about competitive play, and I was just spamming, like, more events for Australia! More events for Australia! Thoughts on the Vision Quest trailer? I did not watch it. I watched the Doomsday trailer, and I did not watch the Vision Quest trailer. Okay, I see one guy has an Enel on the board, and the other guy has less life, so I'm going to assume that the guy on the right is winning. Sorry for lack of commentary. Thinking of bringing Red Black Saber. I mean, it's probably a good pick. It's always the way where before a meta has fully developed, aggro decks are stronger at the start of a meta, and we've seen this since the start of the card game. Because people aren't as well versed in playing decks, not playing against certain decks, aggro and just beating your opponent's head in is often the strongest way to go. So Red Black Sabo for the first event of OP17 could actually end up being a really strong pick, because people don't know how to play against it, or they don't respect it enough. They don't know how, you know. I feel like you can just get a lot of wins that way. Like, what? Your only bad matchup is probably like Rocks. Oh, and Red Ace, that's true. Yeah. That's pretty hard to Red Ace. Bring some tech into it. Removal-based stuff. Toy Soldier, Yellow Lotus. Dude, that's a shout. Toy Soldier and Yellow Lotus, god damn. Oh, I was thinking about taking Yellow Lotus into my Yamato deck, and I just ended up not having space. Bro, this Enel on the left is so cooked, no? He has to be cooked, right? Even if he plays an Enel here, what happens? What are you playing in New Zealand? I'm having second thoughts. I'm having third thoughts. I'm having fourth thoughts, bro. I don't know what to play. You can borrow my Usopp if you want. No thanks, bro. No thanks. Lotus KO base 5 cost Toy Soldier with Loki as KO 7 cost. So buy Shiki. Crazy. Crazy. Loki with Toy Soldier. Fucking see you later, Shiki. Goddamn. But I think any Rocks that is not running 4 copies of Kyo is literally asking to lose. Is like actually trolling. You have to run 4 copies of Kyo to like removal protection on a 2/4 that replaces itself is just so good. Do you sometimes feel the Kyo is kind of a hard cost? No. I think it depends on the target. Like, if you're trying to remove a high priority target on my board, I'm definitely going to trash 2 bricks and then just draw more cards later. But if you're removing like a medium tier target, I might just consider letting it go. The Kyo is more there to disincentivize my opponent from trying to remove stuff, rather than me actually hard saving it. Like, I'll only actually trash 2 cards if I really need to keep that thing on board. Getting rid of 2 cards when they remove something is basically their counter. Yeah, like, I would only consider trashing 2 cards if I really need the thing to stick on the board. Rock's deck list is rigid, so there's only a few changes you can make either ways. Yeah, I mean, when I was building my deck, it's like, you start with a core of like 40 cards, maybe 38 cards, and you're like, this can't change at all. And then the rest is just numbers of the same kind of cards. I have been really enjoying using Buckin, though, like the former Rocks Pirate, just as a 1k counter. Do you run the Usopp event? No, I don't like the Usopp event. I really don't. I think as soon as I start putting in anything that's not Rocks Pirates, I whiff my leader effect and it pisses me off so bad. Might be a game winner against Mihawk. I think it's too gimmicky. It's too gimmicky. It means I have to run more copies of John, which I don't want to do. It's useless into any deck that has power minus. Well, it's not useless into any deck that has power minus. That's wrong. It's just not that consistent, to be honest. If you can get the combo off, like, it's pretty funny, and it can win you games for sure. But I'd rather just have like a much more consistent list, and I just want the mental peace of mind when I swing 5 and trash a card and I say leader effect that I get to draw 2 cards. I don't want to just trash a card and be like, oh, Usopp event. Thanks. No effect. Like, playing heaps of green Uta back in the day, anytime you whiff your leader effect, it pissed me off so bad. Like, running 48 film cards and I'm still whiffing my effect? What's up with that? No way we shit talking John, my goat. I'm not shit talking John. I like John, it's a good card. I don't want to run 3 or 4 copies of it. Dude, the Anel on the left is fighting back into this game more so than I thought. You want to just show you're a 6k leader, basically? Yeah. And it's not bad. It's mainly good in the late game, of course, with a few fringe cases, like against Lin, sometimes you can play it out early because she wants to poke you for 5 and play curve. But most cases you're just saving it for the end game when you want to turtle up, and it's pretty diabolically strong, protects you from unblockable and the like. You know, main Zebek? I think so. He's really fun. Like, he's the most fun I've had with a deck in a long time. And he's strong. And he actually takes some skill. So I think it's a fun deck to main. He doesn't have any, like, super auto-lose matchups. And that's been a big problem that I've had with the game over the last 2 metas, is there have been too many auto-lose matchups. Way too many. Where you just sort of run the gauntlet, and if you sit down against more than one of your auto-lose matchup, you just pack up and you go home. I really want to main Zebek as well, but the mirrors, how do you play those? I've only played a couple mirrors so far, and I actually enjoyed them. I thought they were alright. Nice little back and forth, a little bit of a puzzle. Knowing when to swing, when to leave your characters active. How to extract the optimal amount of cards out of your opponent's hand. I really like it. Is he dash roll dependent? I mean, in the mirror, I feel like second is better. For me personally, I've found second is better. But I don't think, like, it's auto-lose. Like, you can definitely win going first, because you have strong curves either way. Like, going second, you get the first Newgate down. You get the first 10-drop down, but going first, you get to play Lin, which is the first big threat. And then you get to play Shiki on curve, and probably leave it standing, so that if your opponent plays a Shiki, you get to clear it. Or if they turn their Newgate sideways, you get to clear it. So there's advantages and disadvantages of first and second in the mirror match. What's the key in those? Kyo early. I had a game where I went second and I played double Kyo on 4 instead of a 4-drop. And then on 6th on, I bottom decked his Lin with Gloriosa, and I swung 5 with leader, 5 with Kyo, 5 with Kyo, and he just crumbled. He just actually crumbled. So you have to know when to be flexible and to get as many cards out as possible. Do you sell the cards you have and think you're never going to play them, like Mamaragon or Borsalino blocker? I usually keep, like, base rare stuff, assuming that I'll use it in future. Like, I try to keep playsets of base rare stuff, so I still have a playset of Borsa and Mama. I feel like when no bodies are being turned sideways, you just play double Newgate. Yeah. Yeah, you just leave Newgates and Shiki's active and just set up your defense as much as possible. And then turn everything sideways in one turn. So that he can only clear, you know, 1, maybe 2 things, and then you just replace it with more Shikis of your own and clear his board. But yeah, Shikis and Newgates are definitely the key in the mirror. And then if you get to the late game, you're going to want to have, like, pretty full board. So usually they'll end up playing over their Kyo, for example, if they have a full board. And then you can start doing, like, swing at rested stuff, minus and clear it. You know, Gloriosa, bottom deck this. And then Stussy, freeze this, tap it, freeze the 10-drop. What a strong turn, by the way. What an insane 10-on turn. 4-on for Gloriosa, bottom deck a 5-drop player blocker. 3 Don for Stussy, freeze a 6 or less, and then tap Stussy to freeze a 10. Like, what an insane 10 Don turn in terms of stalling the game out. But it gets so weird when both of you don't swing because you don't want to get Shiki'd. Yeah, I feel that. It's just like, it's like the red-green Luffy mirror to me. Like, you both just, like, swing your leader or just pass back and forward between each other because whoever turns their board sideways first, they get the advantage of more pressure at life, but then they also have to defend their board from potentially massive swings. So it's just a fundamentals game. It's just like feeling out how hard do I get punished here by swinging my board. But once you have a full board, it's like Rox can replace his board so easily that once you have a full board, like, or even before you have a full board, you don't mind losing your board because you're just going to replace it anyway. Usually. But yeah, the Rox mirror is definitely going to take some... I definitely need more practice in the Rox mirror as well. Like, it's a complicated mirror, and I feel like there are so many decks where I play Rox into and I'm like, I can't lose this game. Like, it's literally impossible for me to lose this matchup. There's just so many matchups like that. Which means you can focus more on learning the hard matchups. There's some Red Black Sub after this. I have to go eat dinner after this, bro. I'm starving. I'm ready for this to end. I'm ready for this to end. I am hungry. I should ask where everyone, what time it is for everyone right now, because it's like 7 PM for me right now. I don't know where y'all are tuning in from. Rub your belly for me. Dinner. Yum, yum, yum. I should say I am playing in my first American tournament, because Ikalakai is hosting a tournament on what is it, Monday for me? Yeah, Monday for me at like midday, which is one of the only American tournaments for me that's not at like 3 AM. 11:20 in Belgium, midday. Hell yeah, bro. We got people tuning from Belgium. That's so sick. But yeah, I'll be playing in his online webcam tournament on Monday. Get some good practice in for Auckland and potential to win some OP17 prizing, so I'll probably stream that. About work, Nathan? I don't have a shift on Monday, so I get to do other stuff, like play in online webcam tournaments. Mino's back. Hello, Mino. Mino, I can't see the game, bro. I can't see the game, Mino. I need to know if Anella or Anella's gonna win. Get your tail out of the way. Oh my god, this game's going to overtime, bro. These guys still have 3 life left each. Unreal. 3 life left each is crazy. And just spank the cat. He loves that. Would you run a 7-cost Zoro in Red Black Sabo, or is just the Elbaf package enough? I mean, you could. 8k leader is never bad, right? If you find yourself having any spare slots, you could definitely run it. 8k leader cannot be bad, and just good stat line in general. I mean, I feel like Red Zoro is such a broken card. Like, Red-Green Luffy does not function as a deck without Red Zoro. Big 8k for a turn is very nice. Yeah, and because you are losing out on, like, the defense intended with those Elbaf cards because they're not blocker, they're too big for your opponent to clear, so a lot of the time you'll find your opponent's just trying to race you. So if you take a bunch of life, and your opponent's racing you, and you're racing your opponent, and then you have like one turn where you just go bang, 8k leader, kill me or I win, and then they can't. Like, that feels pretty good, right? Or just go Zombie Luffy and 8k base for the rest of the game. I had someone on the sim play Zombie Luffy against me, and I was like, oh my god, that's crazy. 8k base for the rest of the game? And then I looked in his trash, 6 cards in the trash. Yeah, so I don't know about Zombie Luffy. Maybe it's good. Who knows? Oh my god, he's fought back. Look at this. The left side of Nell has fought back. This is actually kind of crazy. I thought he was cooked for sure. Wow. They're playing so fast now because they're like running out of time, running out of time. Gotta play fast. He's just setting up for like a big punch turn next turn. Because they're obviously thinking about overtime now. My god, look at the deck size. Far out. Overtime. Here we go. Losing my voice from talking so much. The Kai Cup being 11 AM for us is brutal. I was so excited for an online tournament too. Damn. Yeah, that's rough. Yeah, see, because I don't work on Monday, I have no shift, so I was like, hey, you know, 10 AM start or 11 AM start or whatever it is for me, that works out really well, so at least it works out better than, you know, because I really want to play in all these like online cups, like the Chinoi's Cup, for example, but that's just at the worst possible time for me. It's like 3 in the morning or something like that. So I never really am able to do it, so I'm kind of happy to be able to actually play in one of these overseas onlines. Yeah, it'll be really good practice for New Zealand. Actually, I wasn't paying attention to what turn they started on, but like, if the NL on the right has the final turn, he might have the final turn. If he can just defend, stay at 2 life, and then hit his opponent 1, 2, and then they block the third one, like, he just wins on life, but I don't know if his opponent gets another turn after that or not. We've almost caught up to the live. We've been at 1.25 this whole time. We still haven't quite caught up to the live. Really? This card's an Elthor? That's crazy. I guess he's like holding out hope that he top decks a Gamma Knife? Because if he top decks a Gamma Knife, holy moly, if he top decks a Gamma Knife, or a Pudding to search the Gamma Knife, then he still has double Q10 Elthor to pop the blocker, and then he just has lethal. That would be kind of insane. Or if he gets one from life. This is actually a very close grand final. Like, say what you will about Enel Mirror. I'm one of the people who say what I will about Enel Mirror, but damn. We talking about OPO5 Sabo, right? A hot dog, does he get some buffs? Funnily enough, we are not. Wouldn't you know it? Top deck, Gamma Knife. Damn. And he has exactly 3k worth of counter in hand. Until he draws more cards from life, then it will go up. Obviously, he has 8k now, because he would have to discard the... Sorry, not 8k. Can get to 8k leader. 3k counter. He can counter out. But he has to think about Shiki as well. Does he just say, fuck it, we ball, you don't have Shiki? Yep, he counters. Hando zero. Now he has to find something, right? I still don't know what his actual win con is. Like, I don't know if this is the last turn or not. I don't think this is the last turn. Because if it was the last turn, he would have swung bigger. So now he needs to minimize the amount of swings his opponent has. Right? If his opponent has final turn, he needs to clear 6 cost to Nell. Swing again to put his opponent to 1. Or maybe just put him to 0. No, he can't put him to 0. He's just going to block one of them. Yeah. Oh, Drew Mama Rogan! Sheesh! I mean, it doesn't matter because it's going to be like 14. Like, what's the actual play here? He has to be thinking about what's left in his deck. He's thinking about the odds of what he can draw. Hmm. He's thinking so much. It means his opponent definitely has one more turn, and he needs to, like, at least finish on the same life. Oh, he drew the Gamma Knife. He can kill both, right? No, he can't kill both. Wait, he could have killed both, right? But he probably wants the counter in hand. He probably doesn't actually want to kill both. And just keep the counter in hand. This is actually an interesting Enel mirror. Who would have thunk it? Mm-hmm. Yep. Wow. Alright, so he needs to finish on equal life. I have a chance. But his opponent can just ask him, like, how many cards do you have left in deck? And if he has less, he just needs to hit him once and then pass, and then the game's over, right? This has to be last turn, right? Deck count. What's the deck count? I need to know how many cards are left in both decks. It's actually relevant. Seven leader. Nah, Roxanne, not Gossett. Swing 6. 2k, got nothing left. But if he has less cards, he wins. It comes down to deck count. Right? So it comes down to deck count, right? That's why I was saying, like, we need deck count, bro. It comes down to deck count. 5, 9. He has one more card in deck? Oh my god, the right player has one more card in deck. Oh, that is tragic. Wait, so he could have won? He didn't have to use the Mamaragan? He didn't have to use the Mamaragan. He could have just swung out, right? No, he did have to use the Mamaragan. Did he? Did he have to? No, I think he did have to use the Mamaragan to get enough power through. Damn. Actual close as final match. That's crazy. That's crazy. Unreal. Swung 7, 6, 7, 10. And he countered. If he had blocker and null effect returned on, he didn't have to use it. True, true. He didn't have to use it. He could have won. Hang on. What was the final board state? Because then it goes to characters on field, I think, right? Is the next... Or is it cards in hand? It's either cards in hand or cards on field. After cards in deck. Yeah, he didn't have to use Mamaragan. That's what I'm saying. He should have immediately asked his opponent for deck count. And he should have checked his own deck count to make sure that if his opponent and him finish on equal life, which is looking like what was going to happen, you need to know deck count. That's crazy. Yeah, and he had blocker and no, you're 100% right. So he could have just swung, returned, got everything back, swung again without cycling one from Mamaragan, and then they have equal deck. And then if it is cards on field, which is the next tiebreaker, I think. One piece TCG tiebreakers. First tiebreaker. It's talking about opponent's win percentage. I do not give a shit about win percentage. Tiebreakers to decide game. First, it's life card comparison. Then it is deck size. Then it is board state. Total characters or power on board. Bro, okay, these guys are just making shit up. That is not true. Tiebreak explanation, One Piece CCG. Bro, this is not what I was looking for either. What, is it that hard? Holy moly. Is that hard to tell me what's going on? Like, hello? The rules are so bad, I'm sorry. I think the Batsu Sim rules are much better where each person has 15 minutes per game and your time is over. If your time is over, it's your fault. I mean, yeah, in an ideal world, right, we would have a chess clock at every table. But the sad reality is, to set up like 500 plus chess clocks at a 10-round tournament is just too much of a nightmare. It's actually too much of a nightmare. And not every tournament is going to have the resources of chess clocks, basically. Looks like 11 cards on the right. No, was it 11? I didn't actually manually count. I just thought the judge was saying to... Oh, no, you might be right, actually, yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, you're right. Okay, didn't matter. Never mind. Never mind. It is what it is. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. All right, well, I need to go make myself some dinner. So thank you so much to everybody who watched and everybody who stuck around. Even though there was, no reveals or announcements or anything today, it was just a normal old tournament. Now you don't need to have that. Resources, everyone has a phone and you can do it by yourself. That's true. That's true. But it's also hard to be like, I don't know. I feel like it would be easy to mess with, You could be like, oh, my opponent did this on the chess clock or whatever. Like, he messed with it. I don't know. It's weird. I don't agree with the current rules at all. Like, I think the overtime rules in this game are absolutely dreadful, and I think they could be reworked for sure. But I don't know. Good stream. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Thank you so much, everybody, and I hope to see y'all in the next one. I'm probably going to live stream my tournament in the Aikalakai webcam tournament. So I look forward to that. And yeah, thank you everybody so much, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Ciao, ciao. Everybody, take care. Take care. Have a good night.